Alright, so finally figured it out.
We're on?
We are on.
Yeah.
Thankfully. Now I just gotta cancel like the other stream. So yay, let's figure this one out. Yeah. Well, hold up here. Hold up. Ay, ay, ay. Well, it turns out scheduling a YouTube live is not as easy as I thought it would be, Bob. Well, just I need to cancel the other. All right. But anyway, guys, hey, we're on. So
yeah.
Hope everyone's good.
Is anyone on it? There's one person on it. Let's go.
It's a start. But anyway, hope everyone's got their drinks ready. We got our drinks ready. Battle of the Goats, American People going on. So it's a good day. It's a good day. It's a start good day. Promo code Slump, by the way. Promo code Slump. Manscaped.com. Check it out.
Who's her?
I don't know. I feel as though you're asking because you're going to look her up on Instagram later, but I've never heard of her. Let's see. Cancel the other streams. If you're on the other stream, go to. Glad you're on this stream.
Presenting the colors this evening is a joint service color guard from the Military District of Washington. They are joined by drummers from the United States Army Field Band, Washington, D.C. To honor America and perform our national anthem, please welcome Grammy-nominated country superstar Eric Church and multi-Grammy nominated recording artist Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh, so can you see a Babylon walk so proudly at the twilight's last and bright
I went on to the stream on my laptop to make sure I can access it.
Oh, yeah, but I canceled this one.
We're so glad
All right, perfect.
Let's make sure that mine's
Logged on. It's the only stream that matters now. Finally, folks, figure things out. Slowly but surely. Anyway, what's everyone drinking today? Like, come on, let's get in the spirit. What's everyone's Super Bowl picks, first of all? What?
You got the
Yeah. Well, fuck you. All right.
Oh, they're all vaccinated, right?
Wait, so all the people in the same are vaccinated?
That's what they said. It's all a bunch of like vaccinated workers,
No, that's pretty neat.
right? I'm pretty sure. How much?
Amazing and
all of
inspiring.
us.
The coin
Like
toss
Is
is
a full
next.
stadium?
Super
That's what it
Bowl
looks like.
55
Tampa
on
Bay State's not that
CBS,
big, though.
minutes away.
No, I mean, several tens of thousands of people. Pretty big stadium, I would say.
How did this world
Jared.
so broken?
I believe that we can be
No way.
unified,
I was in there.
but someone has
You
to
were at
be
Tampa
first.
Bay's stadium?
No, but I was in the Jerry World.
Okay, I mean, he's still good now.
Has to be possible. Those not a lot of stadiums can really have that much of an advantage over those.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
Raya and the Last Dragon
Very
rated
well
PG in theaters. Will order it on Disney Plus
See?
with Premier Access. On Fox.
I wasn't born in the spotlight. Nah.
Yep.
Had to grind and shine.
You were right, and I was wrong.
I generally am. Bob.
It's something
You
about
just
the
gotta
struggle
stop
that
down.
resides in my muscles.
All right, our viewers.
Trial and trouble. Have to hang my hustle.
Start of the quarter. We're taking a shot.
Yay! And since we are Austin natives here, naturally, Tito's vodka is the alcohol of choice. So, Tito's, time to come around. Sponsorship. I'm just saying, it would be the right thing to do. Tito's, manscaped.com, perfect ways to bust the slump.
I mean, we did call him when I first moved down here.
We did drop in DMs. We did.
Hey,
Oh,
Dave,
you
my
had
son
it
still
number,
eats my food. Does that make him a
Yes,
dependent?
yes.
No.
File a simple return.
You didn't answer.
Now with advice from a
Sadly,
TurboTax life.
sadly but surely. All right, well, start the quarter. So we're gonna sit on these ones for a little bit. Anyway, Super Bowl picks. And that's probably the big theme here. I am going to go with, I've already said it on, of course, the pod, but I'm going with Bucs.
You're on Bucs?
I'm going with Bucs.
All
Yeah.
right, we're both going with the Bucs then. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the Chiefs are definitely a better team, but I mean, it's Tom Brady and a big.
Many great stories begin with
3-point underdogs according to Vegas, and yeah, you gotta give Brady his due, of course. That's probably.
Plus, I mean, we're talking about how
big cities.
the Chiefs lines all banged up. They really rely off those tackles and like build up that pass rush for big plays. So.
Well, that's where it comes in big that you have a quarterback that can make things happen with his legs and Patrick Mahomes.
Sure.
But of course, having an all-pro like Eric Fisher, though, is a big difference maker. Certainly when you have all-pros on the other side of the ball with Shaq Barrett, Ndamukong Suh, amongst others.
Address announcer Alan Roach.
It's a hell of a front seven the Bucs have, honestly.
Please welcome the captains. From the Chiefs, Travis Kelce. And from the Buccaneers, Levante David. And tonight's referee, Carl Jeffers.
You deleted my message?
Yes, Bob.
Today, we honor our three captains for their actions and impact in a time of uncertainty and need. They've taken the lead, exceeding all expectations and limitations, uplifting their communities and their neighbors as
watch the last one either.
healers, and
What kind of American are you?
James
The one that likes sports, Bob. That's what I'm watching the Super Bowl.
But this warrior still shares his home
I watched it.
risk kids. During COVID, he's
Oh,
even lent a hand.
She's the youngest like White House poet ever or something. And I didn't even know we had. I didn't know
providing
that
his
was
community
there.
with hot
Good for
spots,
her.
laptops, and
White
tech
House poet?
workshops.
There's
So
a
his
poet?
students have
There's
all
something
the
like it's
tools
not like
they
called a
need
poet,
to
but it's something
succeed
like
in
that.
life and in school.
And
Susie
yeah, so she
is
kind
the
of like
ICU nurse manager at a
Well, if
Tampa
your
hospital.
argument is how many dumb jobs do we have in Washington, that'll probably be
Is
up there,
possible.
White
She
House
lost her
poet.
grandmother to the pandemic.
Not trying to put
tax money pays for.
Not trying to put anyone out of a job here, but if your like argument was we have jobs that we don't need in Washington, that'll probably be it.
With these warriors, charge on with these champions and carry forth the call of our captains.
It's a
We
very
celebrate
interesting
them by
suit
acting
you got.
with courage and compassion, by doing what is right.
For a second
and
there, I thought it
just.
was like
For
a
while we honor
Revolutionary
them
War
today,
type
it is they every day
costume.
honor.
Very that costume.
Tonight, we celebrate our Super Bowl 55 honorary captains.
Who's the Bucs Levante David?
Three selfless heroes who've spent the past
Like
year
captains?
Yeah.
helping others in the
Kelsey.
time of need.
Oh, there's just honorary
Marine
captains here,
veteran
so like
James Martin.
people not associated with the team.
No, I mean like in the Senate.
Educator Tremaine Davis. And from right here in Tampa Bay, ICU nurse manager Susie Dorner. Susie will do the honors of tossing the coin, and she represents the 7,500 vaccinated healthcare heroes with us tonight, along with those across the country and throughout the world. And now, referee Carl Chambers.
Susie, thank you for joining us for the toss tonight. And for all those heroes that are working on our communities, thank you very much. Captains, congratulations
Pat
on the
McAfee put,
opportunity to play in tonight's game.
$5,000 on this coin toss.
That we'll use for the toss with your logos on the tail side.
$25,000. Why?
And the Super Bowl 55 logo on the head
Because
side.
he's a degenerate gambler.
Kansas City is a visiting team. They get to call the toss. They have called heads.
We're putting money in AMC. Are we any better?
I have paper hands.
Yeah, you have paper hands.
It is
Still have
heads.
diamond hands. Yeah.
Kansas City has won the toss.
Who
They would like to defer
still has
their
AMC
choice
stock?
to the
Let's
second
go
half.
there. Let's get it.
Tampa Bay will get the ball this end of the field. Good luck, gentlemen.
It is the 11th straight Super Bowl that the team that won the coin toss defers. Kickoff is next on CBS. Thank you for watching the YouTube Life in the Day Kickoff Show. Here is a special look at Life in the Day, now streaming only on YouTube.
I've killed my world and I've killed my time. What about yourself?
Çok şiit. O tamam yok ya. Ahang awon.
Oh, I have kids so bad.
They definitely aren't playing up a lot of emotional commercials this year.
Oh, dude.
I feel like there's not going to be like a lot of funny commercials. I think emotional commercials are going to outweigh like this year. I remember the Super Bowl with, I want to say, it was the Seahawks, Patriots, and it was the With Dad commercials or something like that. And then it was just that really depressing one of that kid that was like, but I won't make it to see that age.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that one? It was like one of the most depressing commercials I think I've ever seen on Super Bowl Sunday. This was like a terminally ill kid that they just threw in front of the camera and just like
it was an actual kid, it wasn't an actor?
yes.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Yes. Advertisers have no shame, Bob.
What company was it?
I'll say it was
to the
I don't know. Like Allstate. I don't know.
The fuck, Allstate?
I don't know. Don't quote me on it. It was Allstate. Allstate.
What happened to the kid?
Maybe they said it was too ill, and Allstate took care of the rest.
This unprecedented moment.
Conspiracy theory.
The greatest of all time.
That's a little heavy.
It's the greatest of this time.
Bob, you can't get emotional during commercials.
That's true. That's another shot.
Does that mean you have to like shed a tear? What does emotional mean? Emotion can be anything. By the way,
When it happens, you'll know.
By the way, if anyone's getting fucked up off the drinking rules or not fucked up, just know you can blame him. What's going on him? These are all his rules. Brainchilds of his. There was some light contribution, of course, from the fans, and we do appreciate it. So thank you for tuning in to the live stream. This is about the closest we can get to a Super Bowl party in 2021.
This thing called COVID-19. Most people haven't heard about it.
Yeah, COVID.
Oh shit. Shots ready?
Oh god, start of the quarter. Shots. Who's got the shots ready?
It's me.
All right. Through it all, we get to the finish line on time, and let's sit back as a nation and enjoy it.
Shots never get any better, do they? As you get older.
Mickens back deep.
Nope.
Super Bowl 55 is underway.
It's okay.
Oh god.
Tito's.
Still love it. Yeah, and he runs it out to a
Sponsorship. Just saying.
Where he's hammered by Sherman. The fullback out there on special teams. We'll bring
Hopefully by quarter 4 those go down a little
Did you
easier.
ever think we'd see him in
Dude,
this?
I just hope I'm as
spot
skinny
one more
as Tom
time?
Brady.
Here he is, and he tells us,
That's
Tony,
uncool.
we still haven't.
His
played
face
our
got so much
best.
less fat.
I know.
Like whenever they show his like rookie year face, I'm like, what the fuck? This is not the same person.
Yeah, it's like no wonder he's a fucking 6th rounder.
My,
Look at that dude.
my conspiracy theory is that there's 2 Tom Brady's. Yay! So first pass, Chris Godwin.
Just 1 yard.
Hey, if there's any prop betters that were throwing out who would get the first catch, there you go. Chris Godwin.
Here is the Buccaneer.
Probably like a couple hundred or so.
It's solid. The playmakers get underrated because we're
Well,
talking so
you're
much about
going
the guys that
for
can catch and run on the Kansas City side. Tony.
All right,
Exactly right.
TV Wall, I guess.
Efficient in the running game. The Ravens-
Well, honestly though, from a Pats fan perspective, how does it feel watching this team? Obviously, you're rocking the Tom Brady retro jersey here.
That's, I hate
Big
it.
postseason.
No, I don't know.
School back in the day, especially when he has like a 10-year plus career for the Bucs because he won't retire.
Steve Spagnuolo. Can they get pressure today?
I wonder, dude, like,
In pass
he's
matchups
on a
against
2-year deal. Like,
He's had
what
success.
happens
Touched on it earlier.
when 2 years up, he's like, you know what, I really want to retire, but I don't know if the Bucs are really going to, like, keep the momentum going. What if he jumps ship again?
Then the Niners are turned down and finish 6-10 and walk through the Super Bowl. Because that's what happens, Bob.
The Jaguars.
Fucking Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence like tears his ACL and they bring him in as a quarterback. All right, well, for you now.
After this incompletion without picking up a first.
Oof.
Talked about pressure.
Yeah, 43 years old.
Everyone right here. Watch this.
43.
Bring him
I think
Anyone know that?
I think he's washed, dude.
Ball's gotta come
Like,
out.
yeah.
Oh, have they mentioned his age yet?
Yeah, one of the drinking rules, of course. Tom Brady's age. How many times are we going to hear that one throughout the
Kansas City
Super Bowl here?
Danvers in the return.
Probably
The
decent.
only team in the league this year.
I would say over under 10 plus
return
times.
for a touchdown.
All right, last time the Chiefs and Bucs went at it, so the big story of the game was Tyreek Hill having 200 damn yards
40-yard punt.
in like
And like,
4.
yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
So if there's any,
Honestly, that's like 2 catches for him.
so if there's any daily fantasy
Youngest to ever do so.
viewers right now,
What was
there
on
are
this field
plugging people into their lineup, Tyreek Hill and his fantasy performance
10
is
weeks ago. He threw for
maybe
220
impacted
yards
by
in
the
the first quarter
Bucs defense.
alone.
It certainly did run back man on man.
Hill as they jump out in front 17-0, and then would go on to hold on to win by 3.
Well, this is huge for Tampa. You don't want to get behind like they did the last game. Patrick Mahomes just figure you out at some point, just like Brady. Both these quarterbacks have to learn what you're in, and you got to get them off their spot early in the game.
Quick pass. And it's caught by Pringle, who is backed up. We'll get some forward progress here, but Byron Pringle, who was raised here in Tampa, gets a catch in his hometown.
Pringle
On the
from
Chiefs'
Tampa?
first snap. This is the big issue here, Tony. This offensive line with Eric Fisher out.
Dude, I don't get
Rivers
those
to the left side. Wiley moves from right guard to right tackle.
Like, there's
Usually
even-
steps
it's too
up and started
much,
his
dude.
spot.
And a
I
lot
can't
of
see
great
things
offenses
in
used
even
to be
better
Super Bowl
definition than my own eyes can
It's
see
the
that.
front four
Yeah,
that's
it's
the great
like,
pressure.
my eyes don't understand that. It knows its higher definition, but it doesn't understand.
My eyes really just pathetic. They crosses the floors that I'm seeing like this.
2nd and 7. Sammy Watkins is active and Boyd and Mahomes have no time to throw. And Shaq Barrett got to him quickly and forced the incompletion.
Yeah, early on.
Barrel come right off the edge, 58.
Say that,
And
they
now
still
it's
gotta play
recognized
left
it's a
here.
screen pass to the left.
Oh, that,
Are you
Good
guys
job by Mahomes
are
to
you
get
discounting
rid of the ball.
downs? Are you going full
Like
Tom
we
here?
said, this is how you
I'm like,
put
are you gonna like
offenses in history.
are you gonna like
For
double up to the
your
cameras?
ball right there.
Four?
You're going against backups, right, Jim? You got to use them, and that's going to be one we're going to watch
I
over and
think
over.
that's just full on
Position
Tom
plus
Brady.
Mitchell Schwartz.
You know what happens to
Went
you
out
when
early in
you're
the season, so very thin on the line.
because he's 43 years old.
On that play.
43.
3rd and 7.
I'm surprised he doesn't need a walker to get to the field.
oh shit! Well, I was wrong. He's gonna let him fucking walk 30 yards.
Well, that's where it comes in. You know, Patrick Mahomes' ability. We don't know what's going on with his toe injury, of course. But seems over it. I mean, certainly scrambling out of pocket, picking up that first down. And when I watch back like the Niners highlights from last year. There was a moment very early on where Mahomes used his scrambling ability right out of their pocket, and he's got lit up by a Niners defender and just got up and kid stuff. Oh yes, and I could say he's kid stuff. He's technically younger than us. It's just another tragic.
And he's got $500 million.
You always have to pay out like the guaranteed money on his NFL contract to help him see the first year. So he's already pretty much got most of it in the bank now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this is
apparently it goes
great
into this
job.
whole
This is the
escrow
plan
situation,
and
you have to
these
put
are
the
the
money
two best
down,
players.
assuming
You
the
need
money
4 guys on that. You
They
two
sign a
guys,
contract and you have to
you
pay them in a
Tyreek Hill,
year. That's why
you two
generally when
guys
you have like a
underneath,
Jared Goff
you guys
contract
take
or a
Kelsey.
Carson Wentz contract, and teams don't actually
gonna make
want to
everybody else have to
Right.
beat you.
trade them
That's the
because
plan.
they've already paid them.
They can't get it back.
So
So
if
they
you're
run
Arthur
4
Blank,
plays,
if you're
4 pass plays.
Jeffrey Lurie,
Mahomes
it's not the first thing you want to do when it
to
comes to
pick up
trading a
yardage.
quarterback.
Second and 8.
It's a good thing Stan Kroenke has so much standing money to take care of it. Great Jared Goff. Just get that guy out.
And Dean was the speediest member of that
I mean,
secondary.
I would see after Peter be like, I'm literally willing to pay
Here's the
$50
Bucs
million
defense,
to
and
this guy.
what do you see them
Exactly. I'm going to pay you $50 million
Just
to
get
fuck off.
that Ju, you talked about JPP and
That's what Stan Kroenke basically said to Jared Goff.
Tyreek Hill is going to beat you one-on-one. You have to accept that.
I mean, shit.
Double team him.
Go to Detroit. Then he deported him to
He's
Detroit.
not, it's not third and
Did
10.
that man
Born
dirty.
and raised in
Don't
Cali.
every down. Do not let him beat you. And then he tried to hurt Kelsey at the line of scrimmage.
That'd be like one of the most greatest things. You're born and raised in Cali, played for the LA Rams. The next thing you know, you're in the middle of the country.
Hardman was
In a town that itself is in a little bit of a rebuild.
with some pressures. The pocket was breaking down. Carlton Davis was the closest defender.
And this is what we talk about. Well, come out just a little early. But the reason why he's
try
up
to use
is
sports terms when they're asked.
because Tyreek Hill is underneath them. As you see the stunt up front, great pressure. And that's huge. I mean, both these defenses getting stops against these two quarterbacks.
Oh, that was a rule. They punted like 3 times.
Look at that
Why was it
main.
His second punt of the
Look at that
postseason.
main.
It bounces at the 6 and on.
Is this how you wanted the Super Bowl to start off? With both offenses getting.
Dude, what if this is like the Rams Patriots?
Well, there was that stat that Tom Brady's like first quarter scoring has been pretty pathetic, honestly. The majority of Super Bowls at most he tops out at a field goal, touchdown.
Have you seen my children?
But for the most part, it's not like he's putting up 10 or 14 in the first quarter. Oh no. That's the same actor from Correct.
There's something wrong with this beach.
We were chosen.
You're watching this commercial right now.
I don't know. I can't think. Only in theaters this summer.
What is the title? Old. Oh.
I feel bad for kicking your seat.
Sorry, Tom Brady.
I'm sorry for mansplaining. That's when a man.
I know what it is. We should
Man,
have
it's
just
not
told
really
him.
worth mansplaining into a commercial.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Just judging fuck like
Sorry, I called you Karen.
social virtue.
What's your
Like,
name?
Sorry, your name was.
this is gonna be the most
I
annoying
promise I will not eat any more of your friends.
year
Really?
ever. They're all gonna be like this. They're all gonna
Okay, might have
And
one more
just
time.
nothing wrong with kind of like the idea, the principle of it. Just kind of down it back a little bit.
yeah.
Just once you start using terms like mansplaining, then you kind of already lost half the audience.
Right?
Like,
I hate that term.
and it's a
I
shame.
hate mansplaining.
And it's a shame because I like M&Ms. And me telling you about this detailed breakdown of mansplaining is a grade A example of mansplaining. You don't mansplain too far.
No, wanna like it's not a fucking thing.
You wanna get some M&Ms now? How does the M&Ms work that into the commercial? I gotta rewatch that commercial when this thing all flies by.
Yes, we will. Because to create the future, we must defy the logic of the past.
Have a
We must defy logic.
try to figure out who has the most obnoxious social justice.
On Paramount Mountain, an extraordinary
Full on SJW. And mind you, folks, full on left-leaning liberal here on the side. But SJW commercials are honestly cringe.
world champion.
Belong on
And also
Reddit Fringe.
Snooki of the Jersey Shore.
Right next to Diamond Hands. Let's go Diamond Hands.
I'm too hungover for this.
You got Diamond Hands out. I really want to know. Paper Hands. Paper Hands. Selling all his hands.
Downtown
Go to the
Bay
moon.
area
Guys.
hosting the Super Bowl for the 5th time. So much talk about Tom Brady's 10. It's 19 years ago this week when he first played in a Super Bowl game. February of
I think he probably should
2002.
turn off the AC.
Tony, you were a junior at Eastern Illinois.
Oh, is it
Ron was a junior in
Kicks
high
on.
school. Holmes was 6 years old and in kindergarten.
Here, let me check it.
First down, they're going to be running Slider Jones and Ronald Jones, who has an extra gear that Fournette doesn't. Had a 98-yard touchdown sprint this year.
Jones left for is honestly a pretty good.
Breaks that one for 13. Now, this is
At first, I was a little
a
like
really good job.
hesitant to see when Leonard Fournette was brought in because I thought Rojo was starting to really develop.
Very efficient.
But I think they work better in tandem. His ability to spell each other like they have.
Play action.
Leonard Fournette, obviously a top 5 draft pick.
And that gives teams trouble.
Jaguars, second round pick.
Julian.
Yeah.
Try talking more to the microphone.
He's out. Here's a little toss to Miller, and he's knocked down by Frank Clark.
We're just
Tony, that sets up the rule for the Bucs on offense.
I'll make sure
Go against this blitzing defensive pressure. We saw it on the first third down. They're coming after you.
Still 0-0.
I want the Buccaneers to line up
Chiefs sending
and
a
make the
lot of
game
pressure.
simple. We just
Bucs
talked
sending a
about
lot of
it,
pressure. Did the
Just run
audience?
it, throw some screens, keep the pressure off.
Is it?
And then play action.
Just try talking like facing Mike.
Okay.
It's picking up the TV, and not us.
Oh, I think we just gotta turn down the volume at that point.
Okay, try talking.
All right. Again, just doing some quality control checks. Just make sure the audio is good. If anyone, certainly tune in, let us know how the audio is on your end. We would like to know. Just make sure. I mean, this is gonna be like a 5-hour stream, so I want to make sure that it's not terrible for the majority of the 5 hours, of course. No. Anyway, let's see. So, Bucs taking a little bit of a drive together. 3rd and 8, though, backed up. See if they can make this work.
3rd and 8. And they get to him. Brady is sacked back at the 29.
And Brady goes down. Once again, a common theme throughout Brady's Super Bowl losses is the opposing team will get pressure, get him to move his feet, get him uncomfortable in the pocket. And I think definitely when you have a Chris Jones who's able to drive up the middle, that can be a little bit of a problem for a guy like Brady. I know going back to last year's Super Bowl, one of the big things there was, of course, the Niners were unable to stop Chris Jones up the middle. The interior offensive line was in a little bit of shambles, and they were able to take advantage of it because, of course, Jimmy Garoppolo, very similar quarterback to Tom Brady in many ways, and that's kind of what we're seeing early on here in the first quarter. And turn someplace about. Hey, I'm back. How you doing, buddy?
I think we went faced with all the warning.
So you're saying the mind placement is off?
Well, okay. So Julian wanted to put it like here. So first of all, it would only be in front of one of us, and then it'd be blocking our face.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as it's not blocking my face, this is really my maker. Where do we start? And you're blocking out your ugly retro Tom Brady jersey. Was that from like the 90s? Tom Brady played for the Bucs? What?
It's just me. How weird that they weren't saying anything.
What's that?
How weird that they weren't saying anything.
Like you're saying in the box? Chat box?
Yeah.
You just gotta give it time. It's a process.
I guess. Should we try to focus on like tweeting more?
We should try and focus on engaging in the game.
Visit Inspiration for your chance to go to space.
Inspiration. Yeah, it's some memes going here.
You got memes. ready to go in the chamber.
Well, you know, Bob, I always stay strapped with them. Always keep that thing on me. And by that, I mean memes. Memes for days. I'm always cold when it comes to memes. When it comes to a good meme, I got diamond hands.
You both have awesome.
Of course.
I want to say something before you speak to me next time.
Sorry, I'm being distracted right now by the Muppets. R.I.P. Jim Henson. Come on, the Muppets and DoorDash? What? A weird partnership. Wait, was that Sesame Street or the Muppets? Big Bird. Sesame Street, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You thought Big Bird was a Muppet?
You all look like Muppets.
First off, I did. Second off,
Is that racist?
0% alcohol, 100% great taste. Verizon, 5G, Bill and Bob. DoorDash. Get more from your neighborhood. DoorDash.
The punt traveled only 33 yards, and the officials actually moved it back to the 38, said it went out of bounds at that point. And that's why Hamilton was unable to pick up the ball and advance it, as Chiefs fans were hoping. Eric Bieniemy, a big part of getting this offense to click. The offensive coordinator on first down. Toss it to Hill. Get the ball in his hands for the first time.
Let's see. You definitely want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Tyreek Hill definitely. I'm trying to exploit that. Deep to the outside as well. So when we watched last year's Super Bowl II, that was one of the plays that definitely burned the Chiefs the most. Those outside pitches, those reverses for the wide receiver. I think when you have a guy like Tyreek Hill, you can definitely exploit that all day.
I think the vibe I'm getting right now, I feel like this is going to turn into a Patriots. I just don't get it, dude. I mean,
well, when you have two high-scoring offenses and everyone puts the betting line so high, that's just something that tends to happen. When you think shootout, that's when you definitely are guaranteed to have, well, low scoring. Let's see. Let's see what that over-under was sitting at.
You see Devin White, 45, make the play.
Devin White is always around the football.
He's played outstanding in the postseason, too.
And a young leader. Just in his second year out of LSU. Fifth pick in the draft in 2019.
First down. Waiting for that first memorable moment so far. Not a lot. Go on.
Again, there's plenty of room, and he
reaches
out
out
for
Mullins in his legs.
Levante David was trying to cut off the angle, but it is marked for a first.
And what an outstanding job by Andy Reid. Like we talked about, you need to protect the pocket. Well, that's a tight end and a receiver. That's Pierre Paul right there. They're going to block him and move the pocket, which means I'm not going to put you on these tackles. That's a double team and an automatic quarterback movement. Really smart getting Mahomes into the game like that.
3 rushes in this opening quarter by the quarterback for 24 yards. A new set of downs, and again,
I feel like Clyde Edwards-Helaire could definitely be one of the biggest X factors for the Chiefs, though, as this game progresses. Because even though Damian Williams did a nice job for them in the last Super Bowl, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is definitely a different type of running back, a different gear of running back.
Is Le'Veon Bell out?
I don't know if he's out, but
also
he hasn't been very productive.
Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown are playing each other in the Super Bowl.
And Big Ben is watching that Super Bowl. All right, so the over-under was at 56. Right now, we're not on pace for that.
Clears it out. Did he get on the jump? There's a flag out. Free play as he throws on the run.
Oh.
That was close. Almost had to finish our drinks there.
That would have been it. No, we're doing pretty well. We're already more than halfway through this one. And bring out the big mugs. One of our IG poll suggestions was 5 feet mugs. I don't know where you get 5 feet mugs. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, not to put out my height out there, but 5'10", that's almost as big as me. So I just don't know how that even works functionally.
But really, a lot of guys stop right
I feel like we have to set it up right in the middle.
Is that like a boot? I've only seen like the boot one.
I can see the boot one. And maybe like one of those ones that's kind of more or less like having it on draft. If see fewer that put 5 feet poles, 5 feet mugs, and just let us know. That was a little bit errant.
As Hartman had never turned around, and Dean was moving in on it.
It's just an outstanding job of timing up the pressure. Watch right here. Mahomes, this motion. Most teams don't pressure when you motion this quick. But right there, they time it. You can't block that when it comes that fast. When teams motion, you don't usually like to blitz extra guys. But they've played them now before.
You know, the problem is now I have like that bad voice for my song just stuck in my head. It's like almost so catchy.
Came crashing in after Mahomes, of course, and in 10, tossed to Edwards in there. And it looked out a sink from the start and a loss of 2.
Oh, if we're not singing by the end of this, we really can do the drinking game.
I mean,
I'm just trying to prepare for this marathon. Okay, I'm realizing how fucking reckless I was when I made the videos.
Cuts off the edge.
And I didn't realize we were drinking out of these. You were pouring them. Realize, well, if I finish this right, and then Brady fumbles, I have to chug an entire new one and then pour it.
Well, we have Bruce Arians coaching this Super Bowl. The ultimate risk it to get the biscuit type head coach.
Sounds like a lot of interceptions, which is also a finish to drink.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hill should have had that, honestly. I basically Hill and Kelsey in the same area. Either one of those guys could grab that one.
Oh, look at this. We're gonna see
it's just the improv skills, because if you look at the pressure from the Bucs here, Mahomes looked pretty much dead in the water, and on his off platform, on his back foot, just flings it, and it's almost perfect.
It's just absurd. You gotta like talk about that too.
Sidearm, off balance.
We can try to move it.
Yeah. No, just don't trust the guy who.
No comment. You wanted to have it here, then we wouldn't have been able to talk, Julian. We wouldn't be able to talk, would we? Right? You could have talked, but you'd been doing the same thing. It would have been the same thing, except for I wouldn't be able to reach it. Or you'd have it over here, and you wouldn't be able to reach it. It's great here. Actually, it divides us in half, which is good. That's what we need.
Here's this guy go full Skip and Shannon with it. Just, it's my turn. Start turning it yelling fast here. So what's this commercial? Who's got this one?
Actually, it was like weed commercials.
Yeah, I know with the flat. Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, when they allowed the flavor because he's high.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that one really discouraged me from smoking weed back in the day, Bob. That commercial did it. You just ain't yourself anymore.
Yeah, dude, that's why I don't touch this thing.
Wait, they're bringing back 3D Doritos?
It's a thing.
What?
I never heard of it.
This is like full-on 90s here. We're getting one of the greatest chips back in existence. And Matthew McConaughey's doing it.
We were a child.
All right.
We were 4.
But, you know, yes, but I remember the 90s fondly.
No, impossible.
It's not impossible. I remember every part of my existence. Except way or yesterday. The day before, honestly. It's all a blur. And if I keep having more of these, honestly, today might just be a complete miss as well. Hey. Oh. It's been a while since I've seen a good Will Ferrell one. What's your favorite Will Ferrell one?
That's a good question. Probably Talladega Nights.
Talladega.
Talladega.
That's a whole different genre of film.
That's a spook.
I think it has to be Ron Burgundy. I think it has to be Anchorman. I think that really set up like his acting career to just shoot through the moon there. Like, you want to talk about like To the Moon? Anchorman just basically took Will Ferrell's career and just. He was in movies everywhere after that one was a huge hit. I remember this one meme that was just like basically before the internet, before Instagram and everything. Used to be a bunch of dudes just quoting Anchorman quotes to each other. That's pretty accurate. Different times. Different times.
Stay tuned for the biggest performance of the year, the Pepsi Super Bowl 55 halftime show featuring The Weeknd. Grab and stay with
All right, what time is it, Bob? It's me, McClaw.
Did it unzoom?
There's a special stadium look presented by
Been at that viewing perspective the entire time.
Look at the top right corner.
How do you want to hit zoom and then on again? You can. Hey, Drew! Drew, what are you doing, buddy? We haven't had many teams in the red zone here, so obviously we haven't been able to do much IG live. Yeah, check out our Instagram at Slumpbuster Podcast to see more of what Drew and C Money are doing today. They're going to be tuning in anytime the team is in the red zone. And as I've stated, unfortunately, we haven't had a lot of red zone opportunities for these guys so far. It's young in the first quarter. We do find out the Chiefs on the scoreboard, so if you have any 3-0 and squares right now, you're doing pretty good. Of course, you're in a better position than most if you have 3-0 in the first quarter as a squares prospective.
Appreciate that.
Let's see. Do you think the Bucs get on scoreboard this time around? It's their third drive.
I have a question for you, Jordan.
Yeah, what's up?
You're a running guy. Run that play.
Okay.
You see that there's just a pile of fucking 300-pound men, and you're just running directly into it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? You know that play's not going to go anywhere.
You just gotta zig. You gotta zag. You gotta have that on-field awareness to jump out of the way. By the way, Drew's roasting you over your pastors.
Wow, Drew. I thought we were target boys.
Mind you, Drew is also a Browns guy. So
sick, dude. Hey, sick, dude. Nice. Browns are super cool.
Yeah. I like that young Baker Mayfield. I like the cut of his jib. His jib is like that. Cut of his jib. I think that's a phrase that should be bringing it back.
Come on, Baker.
Well,
it's just us boys.
Quite a bit if you go ahead and
how do we want to
3rd and 1
promote?
And able to find a little seam.
We keep posting.
Gets called on 3
I
consecutive.
know rush. I'm just saying, like, we want to like try to make this.
It's interesting. We got 3:40 to go
Just
in the
gotta
first quarter. Of all the many things you can look up about Brady's accomplishments, one thing he hasn't been able to do in his 9 previous Super Bowls. Score? They've never scored a touchdown. Only one.
Wow, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
And so, yeah,
He's
in a
never
career,
scored a touchdown in the first quarter of the Super Bowl.
in a career that is expanded for 20 plus years and 10 Super Bowls, yeah, that is astounding, honestly.
Breland looking around saying, "What did I do?" But Mike Evans was the guy that he was trying
Let's
to
see if he can. Maybe that's why he hasn't retired yet, dude. He just wants to throw that one touchdown in the first quarter. That's all he wants to do.
You think he'll just walk off the field after he does that then?
Yeah, he's done.
It's over.
He's gonna do those Marshall Allen things where he like ties up his cleats, throws them up into the electric whatever, takes an Instagram picture. That was pretty cool.
That's one area we're going to watch. Look at the other side.
It's a shame he didn't throw Skittles up there, though.
Shame he also didn't retire. He's like retired 3 guys.
Sticky coverage, right? It's very easy for the offense. From the 45, 6 DBs on the field for the Chiefs. Brady goes sideline, and he has his man. That's Antonio Brown. Outstanding route by Brown and Brady.
Again, Bob, since you were supporting Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl, just know you are also supporting anything Antonio Brown ever does or says. from this point forward.
From this point forward,
And all the pass
that's
activity.
heavy, dude. Just drip off on people.
Still spinning it, sending it with velocity.
Can't say I'm
Gain
true
of
with
16.
that.
You can see how excited him and Patrick were about this game.
Play action. They go to Brady. With a blocker in front.
I remember when we signed AB
Brady down at the
Patriots.
24 before
Pretty,
David Wilson finishes him off.
Pretty annoying.
Yeah?
It was during all like the heat of all that controversy. Like, why do we need to throw so much again? It was like right after he froze his foot off and punted a ball in Raiders owners.
Everything gets opened up against a very aggressive defensive unit.
To your point, they opened this drive.
He did also call his GM a cracker. Let's not forget about that.
A couple of chunk plays. 16 to Brown, 15 to Brady.
And not before, of course, throwing a football as his previous starting quarterbacks had. Maybe 17. Seems like a sensible fellow.
It is.
Yeah, Tom Brady just loves him. What is that romance?
I think it's because he's really good wide receiver.
So you think it's just an appreciation of the talent?
I think he just wants a really good wide receiver on his team. I think that's literally the entire reason.
If only so many friendships were that simple, right?
All I'm saying, dude, is you look at Tom Brady, his person, and Antonio Brown, his person.
Hold up here. We're completely underrating how good this drive is turning into for the Bucs. They're already, speaking of which, they're in the red zone. See Drew.
See that Browns jersey.
See that Browns jersey.
And you see another screen right there to the outside. That's huge against Spagnuolo. Makes him not want to pressure much.
If we say Brady's never had a first quarter touchdown, I mean, could he possibly beat the clock here?
Did you jinx Spagnuolo? Usually it's the guy you're talking about.
Those weird announcer jinxes. Here's Brady's pass.
Gronk into the red zone. Gronk into the
Let's
red zone.
go! I told you. He was waiting until he get that first quarter touchdown.
Is he just completely?
Now he's
done.
No, he's done everything. That was
Is he
the
walking
last
off the
thing
field now?
he had to do.
Okay, well. Yeah, it sounds about right. They've been doing it for a long time.
I remember when Gronk first retired, he was like just a smidge over 69 touchdowns. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's really good off. Now he just needs to get up to 6,669 touchdowns.
We got a drink, dude. They scored.
Now we got to finish it, right? Huh?
Well, you said 9 games, you would never go 10 games without it.
I made the rule.
By the way, that touchdown was brought to you by Manscaped.com. Promo code Slump. Go ahead and check out our sponsors. We appreciate you. Caveman Coffee too. If you are looking for a boost, Caveman Coffee, done it. Go ahead and do it. Hibiscus tea, cold brew coffee. Try that Mammoth blend, Bob? Yeah, I've tried that Mammoth blend. Well, clearly, if you are in any kind of slump, certainly we all start off in a little bit of a slump when the morning begins. Caveman Coffee. So a way to bust out of it. And of course, since it is Valentine's Day just around the corner, Manscaped.com, right? Don't treat the lady folk. You want to look your best. You want to smell your best. You want to be prepared for this Valentine's season. So Manscaped.com, promo code Slump, 20% off. Plus free shipping. Got covered for the ad reads for a little bit here. Drinks up.
Cheers.
So we got a couple more viewers here. Welcome in to the Slumpbuster. Welcome into the live chat. We appreciate you stopping by. Are you having a drink? Because we definitely encourage that. We encourage you drinking responsibly, though. It's probably one of the bigger things.
I really threw that on the thing, and I was just like, I feel like I should add this because.
And meanwhile, I was kind of advocating for you to say drink irresponsibly, but you have your standards, and it's fine.
What are they gonna do? Sue us? Get alcohol poisoning?
Died of alcohol poisoning. That's just natural selection at that point. I mean, right. We're all here. Just said. Ain't that a thing to drop in the chat for you, Bob? Every Patriots fan just seen their ex with a new dude. Shake my head. That's kind of reminiscent of a meme we posted.
I said before that seeing Tom Brady in the Buccaneers jersey is like watching your daughter do porn. And I stand by that statement.
Is she doing porn or does she have OnlyFans?
Same. It's still porn. And it sucks to watch, dude. It's like what I believed in you for like 20 years, and now all of a sudden I see you doing shit in Florida. I thought he was going to LA at least. You're Tom Brady, go to LA. You're basically a movie star.
No, man, he has to live his best Florida man life. He is that dedicated to start bursting into homes, running in parks illegally.
I saw that news report today from when he broke into that dude's home.
20 damn years. Yeah, no, we hear you from Marquise. Definitely, I'm sure that really makes the pain really set in for Bob here.
But I still support my guy.
As he just marinates in it.
And I'm going to get blackout drunk, and I'm going to pour my beer completely wrong.
Jesus, Bob.
And now it's all foam.
You want some foam with that beer? You want some beer with that foam? There we go. That's how to say it right.
There's a trick. There's a trick. If anyone's watching.
No, we're 30 seconds away from the quarter ending.
You rub your nose like this. You get the oil from your nose. And supposedly it helps it go down fast.
All right, guys. Well, the quarter's coming to the end, which of course means time for another round of Tito's vodka. Austin's own Tito's. Meaning Bob, of course, Time to get ready. Foam and a shot. Go hand in hand, right?
That is again Pierre Paul.
Wouldn't be doing our job if we didn't take the occasional shots. You can't call it a drinking game if you're not taking some shots. Shoot or shoot. That is key there.
I wonder if I should change my handle, actually. Slumpbuster Bob's not that forever. There's the name of the company.
I think Slumpbuster Bob's a fair name. I don't think you could get Bob. I think
B.O.B. is doing this.
I think B.O.B. has Bob already taken off the radar.
Nope. He hasn't made music in 20 years.
20 years. As long as Tom Brady's been in the league, that's when the last time B.O.B. dropped an album.
I'm pretty sure. I think it was Airplanes, and that was the last thing.
Everyone on Tech 9 track. Don't completely discredit B.O.B. Okay, we just got some flow. He's got some bars. He doesn't have any songs.
When's the last time he made music?
If he can make music, the guy can fucking rap. B.O.B. Underrated. I'm just saying. All right, well,
the Ju-Ju Talk Sports endorsement.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a pod with B.O.B. Watch. Bet. Anyway, or do we have to wait till the end of the commercial?
Yeah, let's start it.
We're gonna wait till the end of this commercial. We're gonna mentally prepare and wrap our minds around the shot because at our age, at a ripe age of 26,
I turned 27.
Yeah, shots don't hit the same way they used to. They don't feel as good. It probably will take a couple more quarters, honestly, in the fourth quarter for these shots to actually be at a acceptable level of tolerance.
I'm already feeling pretty good.
Feeling good.
Feeling
Finally, technology that makes it easier for us to manage our
Such a lightweight.
Looks like the future that's available now.
Gee, I thought they taught you better than that, Bob.
You taught me?
Yeah.
Oh, you taught me, huh?
Yeah. See, you're just not in school as B.O.B.
I am B.O.B.
Let's start that war. You go to war with B.O.B. I'm going to go to war with Ju-Ju
I'm gonna
Slumpbuster.
look him up on Twitter. See what he's been up to lately.
See all the music he's been dropping that people have been listening to.
Fucking sucks.
Just no respect. No respect.
Yeah.
Time for another Lone Star, which is also another Indians. The original Bob. This guy just had Bob.
That's just Bob.
And he has 0 followers?
No, he has 16K, dude.
16K.
And he's just a guy.
Who's the original @Bob? Man, now I'm kind of upset for you that you don't have that.
What an alpha male. What an absolute guy.
You know what? Yeah, you have to be literally the first Bob on Twitter to lock down @Bob.
Hold on. Is that Drake? That's right. Drake.
That's true. That is the true thing.
How did he?
Okay, dude, why is Drake doing this new thing with hair, man?
Because he wants to spread the love.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And they can't show Aaron Rodgers and State Farm commercials anymore since gone into hiding.
55, Jim Nance and Tony Romo in the booth. Well, here it is, 3rd and 4. Guess who the guy is? Right.
See, I actually like my beer not just with foam, so I'm going to pour it right.
Right here at the top of your page.
All right. Ooh. By the way, star of the quarter, so Bob.
That was Bob.
Darrell Williams, what a start to this game by Todd Bowles' defense. You see trying to help. Tyreek Hill's going up, but it's just a screen pass.
Don't judge me. I got to do chasers at my age.
And you see David, he's able to go heavy on him.
At least I'm chasing you with a beer. It feels at least slightly more mature. More mature.
This is tough for
Veterans move till the glass.
They're getting that kind of pressure on the edges.
Is that phrase I'm missing? Or veterans move till the glass. Oh yes. Okay, I get you.
He's complimenting me.
Appreciate you, bud. Yeah, no, bucket A. There's this great game that I endorse. Everyone play if you want to get fucked up. It's called Sloppy Dice. If you don't know the rules, look it up. It's also by 7-Eleven doubles. Guaranteed one of the best pre-game games you can get. But if you are playing with the rooks, make sure they pour their fucking beer right. I'm just saying. It's just disgraceful.
Dude, are they going to do something else for the Hall of Fame people this year? Because they deserve something better.
No, they're going to bring him out on stage, I think. Maybe, hopefully.
I hope so.
Calvin Johnson deserved to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He doesn't.
No, I mean,
you end your career early and do nothing in the playoffs.
9-year career. I mean, but people are making the same excuses for them that they're making for Stafford. You know, played with the Lions. No, I feel like they can't give a free. Well, that's why the stadium was built off. Cardboard cutouts.
Well, some of them are at least.
So, but we went. Imagine when we went to the Rockets game. We got lucky we didn't have to sit next to cutouts. I guess, right?
I probably didn't sit next to a cutout.
I'll sit next to a cutout. I guess in that theory, you'd be sitting next to anyone with this cutout. E-Rod, Sean Watson, you name it.
I just want to know how it picked where our seats were. You know what I mean?
Pick what?
Pick where our seats were. So I figured people would be exactly seats away or something.
I think they more or less have an algorithm.
It just felt so bland. One person's store closed. This person's way far away.
Everyone been in a live game since COVID began. It's a whole different seating setup they have going on. Spreading you out, making sure you're not on top of each other. It's good, but I don't really want to be next to anyone anyway. You know, fuck social interaction. Am I right? Right,
dude, who needs it? I think all of our mental health is just so good. All I can think about every day is, wow, I am so mentally in a good place.
Jones upset there, but these penalties, it's so huge on drives. You know,
This fucking comment on that meme. So, if the Super Bowl is still a thing in 455 years, the teams will be competing in Super Bowl dicks.
Yes.
In the comments. And Tom Brady will still be playing by then. When will Tom Brady retire? When is that? Because we talked about it. In theory, if he won this and walked away, it would be one of the most perfect storybook type endings for a career.
Okay. Here's the thing. I mean, maybe, but personally, I feel like he, based off what he said and just kind of like the way he acts, I think he's going to keep playing until he literally cannot make it in the playoffs. I think he will be willing to be a backup quarterback before he retires. And what sucks about that is he won't end his career on a high note. I don't think he will. I really don't.
Well, he did say in a quote, "I will retire when I suck." What does he define as suck? Because last year sucked. But I think he kept it in the mind, while everyone else around me in the Patriots uniform seems to suck. Certainly on the offensive side. Think he's a Kill Harry fan?
Bad.
Is he as bad as Cam Newton?
I mean, okay, Cam Newton, right? Let's talk about Cam Newton. Cam Newton in the first 15 weeks threw 5 touchdowns. Oh, shit. Every time I get invested in what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, they're moving the ball now. Bucs go a couple scores here.
5 touchdowns first 15 games. 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good stat.
That's not even a remotely functioning offense. I mean, maybe we'll like re-sign him, but there's no way he's going to be a starter. There's no way. It was terrible.
And now that play picks up 31. First and goal.
And not like compared to Brady terrible. Like he was actually probably like the worst starter.
Brady still had like 20-something plus touchdowns.
Yeah, the year before. I mean, hell, we made the playoffs the year before. And the fact that with how bad our team was, we still made 7-9, and people are like banging on Belichick. Like you take that team and you give them to almost any other franchise, any other coach, just the players, they'd be lucky to win 2 games. Honestly.
That's a bad roster, that's for sure.
It's terrible.
But you know the funny thing about that though, who constructed that roster, Bob?
Well, Bill Belichick did, and then his franchise quarterback from the other side of the league, and then one of the players opted out because of COVID, and then his only offensive weapon left got hurt, and then then we have Cam Newton, who dresses like a fucking weirdo and types like a fucking insane person. So that's what we got.
They're just running straight forward. Chris Jones does a good job.
No, sorry. No, just got that.
They're just going right at you.
Well, that's
what they do. They got rid of all the extra cool runs and said, let's just hammer them.
Right. Tom Brady at the 2.
Second and goal. Brady moves out. Jones is the running back. Fake to Jones. Over the top.
Easy.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, what a drop.
Come on, man. That's the highlight of your career.
The guy had
a
worse hands than me. What? Who is this?
It hit him in the face.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
No.
Sorry, I don't know every offensive lineman for the Bucs. Who is this guy?
No.
See, that's why he doesn't get paid a
Definitely didn't catch this clean.
Looked like Tom Brady trying to catch in the Super Bowl.
Okay. Big special. Get in there! Ooh, come on!
Down to the 1. Down to the 1. Here we go.
They go for it. Or should they?
They should. They should go.
They should go. House
If Bruce Arians is going to say risk it, get the biscuit, this is your fucking risk it situation. I see a biscuit on the other side. Andy Reid's try to eat it. Risk it to get that biscuit.
Andy Reid's trying.
What the hell was goal? Jeez. Sneak.
Let's go, Brady. Let's go, Brady.
No. Oh, come on, get in there. He had to get in there.
I think he got in there.
He had to get in there. Touchdown, right? Touchdown, right?
That's gotta be.
No, they're turnover on downs. Ooh, that's gonna be a hard one to overturn.
It looked like it was
Honey Badger getting in there. Let's take a look here. Over the top shot.
Oh, he's in. Look at that.
That's like maybe that grass right there. You know, you have to just be over the white grass with the ball.
I feel like, I swear, they always, like, the first replay, it's like they find the angle that you can't really see. And you're just like, it wasn't, I don't know. And then, like, all of a sudden they'll show another angle that very clearly shows what happened.
Yeah. You know, you're saying the refs are trying to help the Chiefs win the Super Bowl?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's all TV.
What? The Chiefs winning the Super Bowl because of the refs? I'm not bitter. I'm just saying Nick Bosa was hell multiple times. Pretty frustrating, honestly. It's disgusting.
That must be like having your quarterback throw 500 yards in Super Bowl.
Lose Nick Foles.
And lose to Nick Foles.
Okay. Nicky Foles. Big Nick.
Big Nick Foles.
Anyway. How's everyone's day? How are you doing? We got commercials going on, so there's not much really action I can talk about while Bob is breaking the task. Which, unfortunately, honestly, doesn't. I don't think I'm that far behind it. Honest. Isn't the worst feeling though when you're trying to get a mid-drinking game and you gotta break the seal? Yeah, that's where I think we're at right now. It's a pizza though. Yeah, we'll be fine. It's not like beyond like 5 more hours of football to go or anything. Leading up, right? Anyway, cheers, drinks up. Why does Tony Romo and Skechers just feel like a perfect fit? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Tony Romo is truly a Skechers guy. How do you feel about the Super Bowl commercials? There hasn't been really that many great ones so far.
Dude, I just wish they would be more social justice focused.
Yeah, I feel like they haven't explained mansplaining enough to me, and I feel like I'm missing the point because I myself don't want to mansplain.
That's true.
So I feel as though
you know what? I want someone to mansplain to me what mansplaining.
I feel as though I need an Eminem to give me an example of mansplaining, right?
That's dude. I hate 2020. It's 2021 now. 2021.
We're pretty good. Anyway, break the seal time. Oh, actually, hold up. Let's see what's this. Tampa lose this review.
Ooh, that's
it's so hard to tell though. It's so hard to give him that angle based off those things.
Oh, dude, it looks like it's in the.
But there's no way to like tell where the ball is. It's the problem.
I don't think the ball's on. Oh, maybe it did. You can't really tell because
there's so many bodies in the way. If they would have called it a touchdown,
his helmet was definitely.
No matter what the call was going to be, it was always going to be hard to overturn.
Right.
You know. Problem. Anyway, break the seal time. So entertain, Bob. Entertain. You got this.
All right. Since it's just my laptop and Andrew's laptop, no one's watching.
Chiefs stopped it twice. It's just so difficult. Okay, I'm going to set something up here for you, Tony. There has never been.
Hey, someone else in here.
In the Super Bowl in history. This is what you're doing here. Yes. Is it going to happen right here?
How you doing?
Let's see. Now it starts with a flick from the tail.
Can you hear us okay?
some working room out to the 15. Gain of 14.
I mean, his speed and short area bursts is just terrifying for defensive players. I mean, look at this. Excuse me. I know. You can cut up there. Not gonna go down big people. Look at that throw. So many arm angles Patrick Mahomes uses. Great shot right there by our guys. Make sure I'm getting that one.
Oh, we're just switching up then. Okay, fine. No, it's fine, Bob. You know, you want to be on that fine anyway. You want to interact with people.
I typed and asked if our audio was okay.
Let's see here. Grab that over here. Turn the mic. You go, Sarah Thomas. Anyway, let's see here.
Isn't there like a female ref at the first?
That was literally the girl dressed in the referee.
Yeah, she's inspiring. A lot of young women up there. That's great to see.
Yeah, it's too early in 21 to get canceled, Bob.
I don't want to get canceled.
Mahomes to only 3 out of 11 for 23 yards.
It's troublesome right now.
Chiefs backed out of their own end zone there, so being literally at the 1 inch mark.
But this one's concerning to me because he's not having the same kind of time.
So, are we going to be starting the narrative that Patrick Mahomes is just a slow starter to the Super Bowl?
Do some crazy special stuff.
In the same way we just talked about Tom Brady not throwing a touchdown against Super Bowls.
Dude, honestly, I wonder how bad. When did he first hurt his toe?
Well, he first hurt his toe in the divisional game.
I wonder how good he actually
Pressure like we just talked about. He doesn't have the
is.
same
Like, if I hurt my toe, that would be pretty hard.
He has to throw that before he's
You know what I
ready.
mean?
Yeah, but I feel as though once you get that adrenaline going on, probably by the time the second half rolls around, you know, I think that you won't feel like a single ounce of pain, regardless of what you're doing.
Super Bowl history. Townsend was pick up a slippery snap.
It's fine. We got a while before the start of the next half. We gotta go shot.
Special teams making a couple of fine plays. We do have a marker down. He's had a great tackle there.
Are you still hung up on his name, Byron Pringle?
Pringle
was a great tackle
from Tampa.
56-yard punt to go with it by Townsend.
See what the penalty is here.
He's you contemplate somebody coming with go.
So do you want to like?
This year they had drives this year that started inside their own 10, and they scored 6 of those 10 drives 70% of the time.
I don't care if people watching. We're gonna be doing
especially when they really need it, right? It just works tougher in this game because Tampa's defense is good. But really, it's just the time. It's like Mahomes did it on the last play. Just Kelsey had a drop, but he kind of overcame it. He didn't have to do it a lot.
Kicking team number 56.
Well, I guess now it's but probably should be talking strategy as well.
No one's on it. It's my laptop.
I know. I'm just saying because the video was on there regardless.
Jay Feely, tell us
Oh, you
about
can it?
Townsend, the punter for the Chiefs.
Well, Tommy Townsend has a huge leg. He
Take down the whole line.
but you can see the rookie having
The
jitters
whole
out there. He had a 27-yard punt, and he drops this punt. And you're in the
Because
biggest
you-
stage. You're playing in the biggest game in your life. You have to
Should be having discovery.
composure. He's having a little tough time right now, Jim.
Well, that's Jay Feely, who went to high school just a mile and a half from right here at Raymond James Stadium at Jesuit High School. Was magnificent.
Yeesh, Trevor Lawrence is
NFL place kicker.
some rough hands when it comes to being a punter.
So,
He gets a second crack at it, I guess.
best punt, taken off the books with the penalty from the end zone.
Well, it's always good to have backup quarterback insurance just in case, you know, Patrick Mahomes goes down.
Wow, so the
Oof,
first punt,
that
you
is
drop, and then you
that is not a good punt though. Who got timing in now?
Who will get drunk first? Hey, I already am.
I think the guy that weighs like half my size.
Who's you at?
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
Are you a woman?
I don't want to talk about it.
Fucking how much?
I weigh too much, Bob. That is why I've taken on this New Year's resolution strong.
I weigh 175 pounds.
I weigh 600 pounds.
And I can say that because I'm not a giant person. Cheers.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's see. Anyway, Awesome Rugby podcast. I actually want to give a shout out to you guys because we're going to check you guys out. We're going to have you guys on the show. We are going to be going to an Awesome Rugby game should COVID not prevent us from doing such. So definitely let's take the time to go set that up. So drop in those DMs.
We should do. Dan was telling me about how rugby is his favorite sport. He was telling me that I don't know anything about rugby, and he was telling me that like there's this called a sin bin, and like when you foul out or whatever, instead of like you having to leave and they just send them out, there's short bursts. It's kind of a cool way to do it, you know what I mean?
So you're saying like once a guy is gone, he's just gone.
Yeah. So basically, I mean they come back like it's like a X amount of time, but if it was football instead of having
Also rugby, explain the sin bin. Tell us about this. Learn. This is a good podcasting experience to be able to learn what the hell a sin bin is going on. What we got here? 16 minutes. What?
10 minutes. Yeah. So basically, if it was football, they have 11 men in the field.
Yeah.
One guy's the sin bin. You don't be able to play with 10 people. Versus 11. So you really don't want to go in there because then you guys are actually.
Let's plan to get the season started up there, Austin Rugby. Do we expect to have some games going on there pretty soon, or is it still just so up in there because of COVID? Let us know in the chat.
Super Bowl 55 on CBS is sponsored by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Budweiser 0% alcohol, 100%.
Here's another argument we're having though beforehand. So best cheap beer. Anyone have any opinions there? I'm more of a Coors guy. We're going with the Lone Star brand this time around.
Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Jim Nance and Tony Romo on the call.
Hate Miller. Everyone hates Miller, right? Right. What's the game plan? Right now.
He said, stepped away, sorry, I got the end. That question.
Just saying, when's the season starting up? When can we expect for actually live rugby to be played in Austin?
Nowhere to go. As it's Wilson there to read it behind the line.
Well, we talked about at the start of the game, screen it, run play action. Here's a screen. A little play action, and they've done this at a very efficient level in the last half of this year. They've been running it consistently, and then you see the play action.
There's like so much talent though on the Bucs roster when you do actually break it down though.
Right. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like it's weird to see Brady playing for another team, but like it's kind of cool seeing Gronk come back and like actually do stuff.
Yeah, be on like a team that has so many dynamic weapons around him. All right, so it looks like we got to answer March 20th, right? That's right. All right, cool. Well, hey, March 24th, birthday days for me, so we're in the Seattle rugby game. So you got the beer covered, right? That's what I'm hearing. You got the beer covered. You know, birthday after all. I'm just saying. I think that'd be rude. I still want to go see Bucs. Well, actually, your birthday is just coming up here. Ooh!
Interception!
Big time pick.
Oh, fuck!
So we got to finish.
We have to finish our drink.
We got to finish the drink. All right, Bob.
Thanks, Tom.
6 interceptions. Should have had a 7, but this is coming back. This is going to be a hold on the defense of Kansas City.
Okay, you might have got bailed out.
Oh, we got bailed out.
Got bailed out.
Yeah, let's go, Reds. Woo! Holding. Hell yeah, that was holding. That was the most blatant holding I've ever seen.
Ooh, man, at that certain point like that.
Thank
Sorry,
God.
a little bit like
I
smooth,
would like wait till Brady like get me like a little bit further down before I
And he just holds him right there. And that
All right, so Bucs get bailed out here. Again, they have a really successful drive going on right now at this time. You know,
and this is where Matthew's instincts come in. He has such great instincts to kind of.
I don't know how much you hold down on Tom because, of course, he had a great play by the defender on the defensive line. Swat it.
Also, not sure your first time. I'm gonna check our audio again.
Just turn off the AC. Go like that. Let's see here. I'm not sure.
Well, when I was listening to it, it was pulling like mostly from the TV and like muted us.
I mean, it's certainly possible that the mic could be trying to pull because it didn't automatically want to connect to the 4K camera either. So, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Mic going. Any input? Just gotta know.
Talking away from the mic.
Talking away from the mic right now. Talking in a completely opposite direction from the mic. The mic not even near me. Just talking in a completely opposite direction at this.
You can actually you can still hear yourself when you're talking over the mic. It's probably just AC and then.
Yeah. So.
I did.
Oh. Still do it. Carry on. Yeah, quick off. Soon.
I don't know. Is he pretty good, John?
No.
He's got a chance to have a good career.
Yeah, if he keeps going at this, he could play in the NFL one day.
Just give him some more time. Here's 3rd and 5. Incomplete. That was intended for Tyler Johnson. And Ryan Suckup will come out for a field goal try.
Oh, this is, oh gosh, tough one for Johnson there. Laser coming.
Oh, if they miss this, we have to finish our drink.
He was thrown to, I think, on that.
Yes. Let's go, suck up. Come on. Don't suck up the audience. Just make your
Former
kicks.
chief kicker. Kicked for them for 5 years, 09 to 2013. 40-yard attempt coming up.
What an unfortunate name, though. Suck up. Like all the last names you stuck with.
From 40.
Let's go, sucker!
Nailed. Down the middle. Bullseye. Anyway. Maybe it was just me.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Perhaps. Perhaps. But glad you're tuning in. We need fellow patrons to get drunk with. Cheers.
Cheers to Super Bowl parties next year.
It is against the Chiefs.
either way, you're going
Here's
to
hoping.
out, even if you're 4th and inches.
You know, I'm telling you, like, once this stuff's over, I do not want to step foot in this apartment unless I'm sleeping. I'm so tired of being cooped up.
Random thought. Notice Andrew Reid isn't wearing the visor.
Yeah, now he's got this like weird feedback mask thing.
I just thought it was because of the Florida humidity. Could you imagine Andy Reid with Florida humidity going on right now? You would need to have like an automated windshield wiper, something going on.
No, there was like the beginning of the face mask, and then I guess it kept fogging up, so they tried to like different types of masks.
Yeah.
And now he's got this.
Isn't Andy Reid like just a meme coach?
Rock another one! Let's go! Let's go! My boy, dude. Hell yeah.
No flag.
No! Damn it!
Oh, Kansas City. It's on. Touchdown.
Emotional roller coaster I've been on the last 30 seconds.
Senior boys do it without you.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm happy for them.
He's so big.
Look at that route. Look at that route
He
that
looks
grew
good right
on.
now, dude. Has he been saving it for this game?
No, you just gotta wait for the TB12 to kick in, Bob.
He's been doing his avocado ice cream.
Yeah. Alex Guerrero, TB12, Tom Brady. They were all working in unison there.
He retired after the Super Bowl 2 years ago. He was at the Super Bowl.
All right, later, man.
You're gonna do TB12.
I have the book.
I want to see. Yeah, let's do it. I want to see a 30-day TB12.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I think it's one of those things that you start doing it now, like, you're not going to see, like, results, but, like, you'll feel better, like, years down the road than you would if you didn't do it. You know what I mean? Because it's literally, like, I've looked at it, it's all dieting, like, stretching, resistance bands. Like, you don't really do any weight training. It's all just, like, it's fine, you know, but like I'm not getting tackled by 300-pound men every day, so I'd rather just go to the gym.
Yeah, I mean, you don't generally have 300-pound men tackling you at Target, and if so, I think that's an HR component.
Unless I'm lucky.
Drinks up.
Cheers to that.
It might not be easy, but it'll be amazing.
I feel like having the volume turned down and seeing these commercials, I'm so confused.
We believe there is hope.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and rewatch some of these and figure out what they were, how they were about.
You know, I'll be honest right now. I'm not a huge fan of people.
There hasn't been too many that look amazing. Yeah. Oh, training montage. We got a little training montage. Little guy's getting jacked right now.
Hey,
just gotta flex for the camera, Bob.
What a Chad. What an alpha man.
Exactly. E-Trade knows what it's about. E-Trade, drop in our DM sponsorship. Just saying.
I'm your fairy godmother.
Hey, Amy Schumer's back. Long ago after the joke stealing scandal.
Dude, honestly, okay, here's the thing about Amy Schumer, right? Before she got like famous, I saw like her stand up. It's good. She honestly is legitimately extremely funny person. But I feel like once she got popular, she like completely shifted her entire
On a mountain
life.
of entertainment.
She completely shifted everything. And it's just like wasn't really that funny anymore.
You think being a mainstream comedian was more to her detriment than being a comedian that worked away?
Exactly. I think once she kind of got big, like her thing was kind of like, oh, like, yeah, I'm a female comedian, but I'm really raunchy and I'll say whatever. But like, you know, like, there's only so high of a ceiling if you're just going for purely raunchy. Because then you watch it and you're like, well, yeah, I'm not really an 8th grader anymore, so this really isn't that funny. You know?
Okay. Yeah, no, Amy Schumer definitely had her peak, but her valley's been pretty low. I think she's doing a cooking show with her husband now, which just sounds like one of the most desperate attempts for someone to cling on to their fame that I've ever seen. A cooking show with Amy Schumer who knows nothing about cooking. Guy Fieri in the stitch.
You never even watched the show, have you?
You know, Bob,
I haven't even watched the show.
But I've seen Gordon Ramsay yell at enough people to know about fine culinary arts.
One day, I want to be so successful that I can take 2 pieces of bread, slap them around someone's face, call them an idiot sandwich, tell them to call themselves an idiot sandwich, and face no consequences for it. That's my goal.
Is that the most savage Gordon Ramsay moment? Just calling someone a fucking idiot sandwich?
No, not only calling them, but having them call them, what are you? Tell me what you are. You know what you are.
What are you?
I have these 2 slices of bread on your face. What are you?
An idiot sandwich. Wow. You tally that up with all times you called someone a donkey. It just... His hot ones, though, like, you were impressed when I showed you his hot ones.
No,
I've never seen a man chug an entire bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
I didn't know. No, we watched that. I heard Jerry was saying something about how, like, since he's like a professional chef or whatever, These like taste buds are super sensitive. Because honestly, you can eat one dish.
It's kind of like, think about it like this. If, Daredevil, we always talk about Daredevil, the reason like he's such a good superhero, right? Because he's blind, so all his other senses compensate. Well, Gordon Ramsay's an amazing chef because his taste buds are so finely tuned. They are the core behind, well, thanks to Gordon fucking Ramsay. So, naturally, that is his strongest taste. That is his strongest ability. If Gordon Ramsay was the X-Men, he would be the one that, I don't know, has the best palate of all the group.
The worst X-Men of all time. The literal lamest X-Men.
You say that, Bob, but someone has to make scrambled eggs for the X-Men. Someone has to be in the kitchen. Someone has to be the cook. They need to be someone who can focus on a high-protein diet. All right, so here we are. Patrick Mahomes down 14-3. Now we have seen Patrick Mahomes do a comeback or two, Bob.
We have. I'm not. Them being down 11 points is not concerning at all. I feel like they could close that gap in.
So you're saying this is not a safe league?
No, not by any.
What league would it take for you to be safe, feel safe against the Chiefs offense?
Like 50, maybe.
They did score 50 in like almost 2 quarters.
I mean that Texans game in the first round last year.
Yeah.
No, the Chiefs' offense is absolutely absurd. I was saying before playoffs even, I was like the Chiefs, and then like the Packers, and then like the Saints, and like the Bills, but like the Chiefs are up. I'm very impressed that Tampa Bay even made it this far because I didn't think they were going to make it. I mean, I feel like they were going to make it past.
God, like you say, Andy Reid feedback. So
it's a feedback, is it not?
I'm just looking at.
It's only around his mouth.
But when it looks like he's talking, it looks like he could be eating oats.
He is, dude. He could be. He needs nourishment.
See, that's why Kelsey is such a dynamic type. Is that he's so shifty on third down and be able to just like get in those little creases of the defense and exploit them.
You know what Kelsey kind of reminds me of a way, or in a way, is when like about Jason Witten. It was just he just always happened to be in the right place at the right time. You know what I mean? Like he was never like.
I think that's a key to a good tight end, though. You know, being able to be dynamic on third down, be able to get into the creases in the defense. Yeah,
I mean he's still like very like strong, athletic, but like you know what I mean. It's just like it feels like every time that they throw him the ball, feels like he's just open. Feels like he's just wide open. Whereas like you know some of those.
Okay, what
Gronk or George Kittle catches.
What do we got going on here? What is this commercial even doing?
Figure it out because we can't turn the volume up because it will mess up
100
our
in New Mexico, you will pay no state. No, that's bullshit. As 2 former New Mexico residents, you will pay plenty of state taxes in New Mexico. You know, you can pay no taxes that far. No state taxes. Texas. This is endorsement for Texas.
But don't move here.
Don't move here. Yeah. You're just kind of.
It's cool. I'll tell you all about it.
We're at a good level. We're fine. Move to another state with no income tax, like I don't know, Nevada, Florida, but Texas, we're set. We're golden here. Joe Rogan's down here. We're doing fine. We already got 2 successful podcasters. Rogan,
Elon Musk,
Ju-Ju Slumpbuster. Yeah, we're doing fine. Yeah. You can visit though 6th Street spot. Come down 6th Street with us.
Yeah, I don't want to see 6th Street like postcode. I want to see like 6th Street. I've seen it, but I haven't seen it.
You really want to go 6th Street?
I want to see some weird shit. Like I've seen it be busy, but like everyone tells me like, oh yeah, you'll go there and there'll be like all these weird people with snakes and like all this crazy shit. I just haven't seen that when I've been there.
Yeah, Bob. I guarantee you here. Get that. What are we doing here? Who is this? Is that George from Seinfeld?
Yeah, that's what we are.
And
Have that shirt.
George from Jason Alexander. This has to be right. That's Jason Alexander, right? Is that your thing? What is this shirt? Ah.
It is Jason Alexander.
It is a Jason Alexander. Wow. I love the dancing on air. Believe it or not, I'm dancing on air.
My mom told me to say I'm sorry.
So free. Hey.
I feel like sometimes I see celebrities that they like reverse age.
How can Jason Alexander reverse an age?
Dude, he looks young.
He looks younger. Well, then again, okay. What I think what you're referring to is the fact he was already bald when we saw him in the '90s.
He's looked exactly the same. He looked exactly the same as he did there, as he did when he was on the side. Exactly the same.
Oh, fucking Jason Alexander. What a sad existence to be living in perpetual baldom.
In the first half,
Marquise, please drink responsibly. Please don't take too many shots.
Or take more, you know. Either way, whatever gets you through the Super Bowl.
I'm drunk before halftime, so that makes me feel better.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. It's not like I got work tomorrow morning. No biggie. We got this. We rolling. We rolling. And we got the.
But fuck it.
And hey, we got the podcast rolling too. Recording new episodes daily. By the way, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe because we got everything you need. We got all the sports information you need, sports memes, sports content, and of course, promo code SLUMP. Save 20% off, plus free shipping and handling. Manscaped.com. Buy the Lawnmower 3.0 before Valentine's Day. You know, do something good for the missus. Yeah, exactly. Dick razors are what really makes the Slumpbuster the Slumpbuster.
It's what they are.
Exactly. Dick razors and memes. Dick razors and memes. That is our economic.
Look at me now, Mom.
This is where I thought it'd be at 8.
Aren't you glad you $70?
You know, someone has to handle the finances on all those dick razors.
he's got 4 receptions.
And someone has to hashtag.
It's a 3rd and 6.
Bust.
Pretty sure he got 13.
That could throw a little more enthusiasm. Bust. There.
Oh,
dude, bust it. Dude, bust it.
Sometimes I see Patrick Mahomes do things. I'm like, is he actually going to complete that? Because like you see him run back 20 yards.
Yeah,
I could see him still completing the pass to it.
No. Here's the thing though. He has such a great improv gene in him, and that's what kind of makes Patrick Mahomes that. Because Andy Reid could scheme something so perfectly, but Patrick Mahomes is able to step in and do something crazy and make something dynamic happen with his legs, with his feet, with his amazing arm talent. When we watched that game where he threw for 800 yards against Oklahoma, you saw the raw tools there. It just needed some refinement. And Harrison Butker are in the first quarter. Harrison Butker, are you going to make it a sprint a little bit more? How much? Not much. All right, well. Bucs are back to within 1 score, barring a 2-point conversion, of course. Our Chiefs back to the score. Here, let's snap perspective.
Your soap is and your body wash is a synthetic detergent, but you're not a dish. You're a man. Switch to your
Dr. Squatch. Yep, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this would be a great brand for the Slumpbuster.
Dude, I was actually thinking, you know what we should look into is a kayak or
travel stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like to travel. You know I like to travel? Check out every NFL stadium, NBA stadium, MLB stadium in the country. You know, and kayak, if you are by chance somehow listening, tuning in, searching out prospect or podcast for you to advertise on, I would just say that the Slumpbuster podcast is one brand that you can believe it.
Did you see that, Marquise? I tilted the glass.
He tilted the glass. We're tilting the glass, folks. We're not messing around. We're not amateurs in this podcast. And just gotta say, yeah, I'm sorry for these beers now too.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I should really drink more before podcasts. I'm starting to realize that. Get loosened up. You know, I think nothing would invite a guest more than just a drunk Ju-Ju on the pod.
One way or another.
Oh boy, let's see here. Let's see money have to say. What do you think? See money.
Have they been IG screaming?
Yeah.
Maybe from another
Check out Drew and
is that our
money
is that they all look the same? I swear. All the female celebrities look exactly the same. You know what I mean?
Okay, I can see
like maybe a little older, but like
you can see the little Ziggy Azalea in there.
Is that it's not Ariana Grande?
Is that Adam Levine? By the way, how's everyone doing their trivia? How'd you do in trivia, Bob?
I did okay on it, but it's really hard. So
is it too hard?
It's hard.
Did you
Unnecessary.
Yeah. Don't trust your love life to just.
Let's see if you remember. Let's see.
More number one.
Tom Brady has the most Super Bowl wins. Who's second?
T-Mobile is the leader.
You have the names there?
Yes, he was right answer.
It wasn't Adam Vinatieri.
Teammates over in the studio.
Can you just say names?
Charles Haley, Joe Montana, Harry Bradshaw.
Charles Haley.
Okay. Who was the Super Bowl MVP the last time the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl? Was it Dexter Jackson, Morris Sapp, John Lynch, or Rondé Barber? Okay, remember there. What city has hosted the most Super Bowls? Yeah. What was the price of the average Super Bowl ticket in Super Bowl one? Who performed prior to the Super Bowl blackout in 2013?
My wife. Beyonce.
Queen. Get it, Queen. Yas, Queen. Yas. I don't think that's the worst for the race. I'm just saying.
It's the worst everything. It's worse than nonsense.
Anytime I hear Yas, Queen, I kind of.
The second you hear that,
Like I could be pro something, but then I hear Yas, Queen. I'm like, I don't know why I hate this. All right. How much does the Lombardi Trophy weigh? 4, 6, 7, or 9? 6, 7.
A dime.
The 49ers held the lead until what time in Super Bowl 53? 2 minutes 44 seconds. 3 minutes 16 seconds. 5 minutes 38 seconds. Or 6 minutes and 13 seconds. And I remember that all too good. As well as this. What play did the Chiefs run on 3rd and 15 to convert? Was it Jets, Wasp, sweep right? Wasp, all Jets go? Wasp, zone cross? Or 2-3 jet ship Wasp? Okay, you are correct again. Who was the first wildcard team to win a Super Bowl? Was it the Raiders, Giants, Ravens, or Seahawks? Okay, there we go. And how much do Americans spend on beer on Super Bowl Sunday? Was it 55 million, 69 million, 95 million, or 1.3 billion?
It's gonna be about 1.3 million.
That's a big D, and that is big J journalism.
I just realized they probably could not hear.
Probably not, but you know, if you did listen, he did answer $1.3 billion in beer. Oh, Jesus, I am out of beer. What am I doing, people? I gotta load up. I gotta tilt this beer.
Julie, it's not half time.
I gotta tilt this.
Oh no!
Beer.
It's not even half time. What happened?
Oh, we were just getting ready for the weekend.
Hey, watch out for this one.
Dad jokes.
He's a jokester.
Dad jokes 24/7 and got you covered, buds. Are we out of our 6-pack? Oh, Jesus, we have ran through that 6-pack with all of us. All right, time to get more beer. Loading up.
Yeah, we still gotta take 2 more shots, dude. And if we cry during a commercial, we gotta take another.
I got that Yeti beer, dude. We got some dark beers, too.
Oh, God.
The one thing that's interesting though, it didn't look like it was ketchup.
The seals are broken.
Michelob Ultra.
We're trying to lose weight.
Was that pass interference? Hold up here. Are we in the red zone?
I might have to stay.
Am I mixing these beers? Yes, I am. So I'm a degenerate.
A wild man. I thought he was a jokester.
Only wild people. Caveman coffee.
Oh, hurry up.
Hurry up.
Spike it.
10 seconds. 10 seconds before the
Hurry, what are you doing? Oh.
Jazzed up.
I want
team. Why is it team sponsor?
Honestly, we're the biggest fans.
Because we're too fast, honestly.
I'm gonna be honest, even though it's sponsored, I'm not even fucking going to
avocado ice cream again.
Who's that?
Like why? Either eat avocados or eat ice cream. Don't eat both. Make it be healthy or be no. I can't stop seeing your feedback now when I see Andy Reid.
That's what I was saying. That's why I was like, we should make a rule every time we show Andy Reid.
Look, all feedback. If anything was a positive in this COVID year, it's Andy Reid struggling through either masks, facial shields, or feed bags.
No one has struggled more with face masks than Mr. Andy Reid.
John Gruden got fined several $1 million for his struggles with face masks.
Yeah, John Gruden's a fucking moron. So,
whoa, don't speak ill of Spider 2Y Banana.
Imagine if you're the owner of the Raiders, the dude with the weird ass, like, cuts it himself thing.
Yeah.
Imagine you sign John Gruden to a 10-year deal.
Oh, a guaranteed.
3 years in, you're like, you buy this fancy stadium.
And we're down to 1 yard. Tyrad Matthews, the Honey Badger with that flag.
Brady's taking advantage. Number 32, defense. Definitely occurred in the end zone. Clears the ball to 1 yard line. First and goal.
1 yard line. QB sneak.
Oh, he better.
I guess he can't though, right? Because of the time situation.
Give it to Ronald Jones to not score.
Actually, QB sneak with less than 10 seconds and no timeouts. That's like an Anthony Lynn decision making there, right there. So I would hope they. I'm just saying, play action boot to the right. Gronk squeezes out, leaks out, and they score. Let's go here.
If Gronk scores again.
Well, play action, call that. And
AB
Antonio Brown with a Super Bowl touchdown. What?
Wow.
They are up 21.
It's the Chiefs, though. It's the Chiefs.
It is the Chiefs. It is the Chiefs here.
What's a flag?
It makes it so daunting if you're Kansas City without your starting tackles. It's going to be harder
AB making moves. How is it AB is out here scoring touchdowns in 2021? This man literally froze his feet off just last year. Goes GM a cracker just last year. AB. What? Honestly, I don't know if it's one of the greatest redemption stories in sports or one of the most insane stories to ever grace our TVs. That AB is still in the league, catching touchdowns in the Super Bowl from Tom Brady. Oh, looks like that was just a unsportsmanlike comment. So, yeah, no, Chiefs are down. Chiefs are down 2 scores in a Super Bowl game. We've never heard that before. As a Niners fan, I'm, of course, not bitter. Not bitter at all. Kind of not bitter. A little bit bitter. Slightly bitter as I watch the same events. What would be amazing, honestly, is if Ryan Suckup misses this extra point and somehow the Chiefs are able to manipulate to 20-10, and that would just kind of epitomize my sadness. And will he miss this extra point? He will not, Bob. He will not. Oh, Suckup! Which is great because the seal is broken.
And here's the unsportsmanlike. Like he's running after him. Matthew's going at him. Tom's not one to just walk away from good talk. He's like, hey, you got something in your eye, Jim.
I don't know what you're talking about after your defense just gotten beat again. It's in what is a crucial last minute of the first half touchdown drive.
Oh, and he's telling him right here, I got help on the inside. It's not there, and the frustration is boiling over for Kansas City. They're just not. They've been behind before, but this one feels different. Before it was self-inflicted in some of the other games, last postseason, and you always thought they were going to come back. They don't have the same time. It's going to be hard on offense more than it's ever been. And on top of it, your defense right now is going against Brady and a very efficient offense who's able to run the football at you. It's a tall task. They can do it, but this is a tall task in the second half.
They'll kick from the 50 because of the penalty, so you never know with Bruce Arians. It's always good for a risk or two. Who knows if it's a little huge kick? No? Go ahead and just drive it right through the goalpost. Pinion drives it into about the 10th row. Well, I mentioned they've had deficits. They've overcome them, particularly last year.
Oh, man.
They were down double digits, including 10.
So can the Chiefs pull off another comeback, Bob?
Before winning.
Well, 21-6. Is this going to be engraved on the back of their next Super Bowl ring?
You're not going to keep Patrick Mahomes
Tyrann
down. This is
Matthew
Matthew
fucking
frustration for KC.
Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
Right now, they are giving Tampa Bay a lot of that's really helped them.
All right, well, we got to do
Do that in the Super Bowl.
a little bit of extra stuff here. So we're going to be doing a live section.
Kansas City will receive the second half kickoff after deferring at the top. That's the end of the first half with the score. Tampa Bay 21.
Hey, Bob, guess what?
Kansas City
We're live on IG as well. So if you're watching us live on YouTube and you're watching us live on IG, you're watching the live section.
Dude,
We're live on both.
what happens if you face this?
What
happens with this?
What would we breaking the camera? What would we breaking the space-time continuum up?
The fourth dimension.
Hey, how's it going, Bola? What you doing? How is your Super Bowl going? I got one of his friends here, he's wearing that past jersey, rocking it, Slumpbuster Bob here. How you guys hanging in there? Our favorite Boston-based sports podcast. Watching the Super Bowl, even though several of you guys we've been around and Packers fans. What? Explain yourselves. Come on. Well, we're with there, you guys. Come on. We drunk, stay drunk. This is just the time to just get really plastered for the Super Bowl.
I hate James Corden. He's a fat pussy.
James Corbin, that pussy. Hot take of the year.
He was in the movie Cats. And he played in the movie Cats. Played a cat. He was born to play the role.
Just the James Corden slander here is just off the charts. Well, we are surviving there, Boda. We are doing our best. We know it hasn't been easy to hang in there, given the Super Bowl drinking rules made up by this guy, made up by this gentleman.
I'm regretting them already.
We're already doing well through the first half of our game. But hey, what you doing? Yeah, we gotta keep on drinking for the pod. We do mostly for the pod. By the way, this live stream is brought to you by Manscaped.com. Promo code Slump. Save 20% off plus free shipping and handling at Manscaped.com plus free shipping and handling. Let's see. Refs getting paid heavy. Well, that's not a surprise. It just turns out that the Chiefs were paying a little higher than the Niners last year. I'm not bitter. I'm not a little bit bitter. What else? Hey, how's it going? Go Lions. How you guys feeling about having the coach biting off the kneecaps around there? Is that something you're looking forward to in next season? Jared Goff and Dan Campbell. I think that just sounds like a match made in paradise. How do you feel about Dan Campbell, Bob? How do you feel about Dan Campbell and Jared Goff?
Sounds like a dynamic duo. Can you imagine how unstoppable Jared Goff?
So there's zero chance you'll end up in the wrong car.
Look out, Packers.
All right, guys. Well, we know a lot of you are tuning into this Instagram live stream, but in case you weren't aware, we're also on YouTube. Link in the bio. Check us out on YouTube. Link in the bio. Slumpbuster Podcast, where we got a list of drinking games, and through one half of football, we're doing pretty well. And of course, take 1% off plus free shipping and handling, and subscribe to us on YouTube. And anyways, we'll be logging off until the weekend is done playing. Look forward to the weekend.
CBS presents the Rocket Mortgage Halftime Report. Boy, not again. That familiar connection. Brady and Gronk connecting for 2 touches back to back like the cover of Lethal Weapon. That's not an 8-roll salon. And they have the Bucs on top of the half. 21-6. And hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Rocket Mortgage
Boy,
Halftime Report. I'm James Brown.
what do we got going on in the chat here?
Yeah, boy.
Let's have some fun with all the kids out there. Check out these slime lights from our friends at Nickelodeon. Patrick Mahomes with his eyes on the prize, the googly eyes that is.
I'm drunk. Okay, I would say I'm probably at like a tipsy level right now.
Dude, did you watch that Nickelodeon game? That's kind of fun. It was like this.
Oh, Jesus.
And, okay, one of the fucked up part about it was they had this like poll going during the game.
Yeah.
You get to select which player gets slimed, and guess who people wanted to get slimed? Mitch fucking Trubisky.
Poor Mitch. Poor Mitch Trubisky.
What they did, Sean Payton volunteered to do instead. I was like, you fucked up kids. Like, oh yeah, this guy whose career's over. Like, let's fucking slime him. Like,
I think Mitch Trubisky's career will be going for at least a few more years. As a first rounder, you tend to give him a little bit more breaks.
He's got a big arm. He really does.
I've never heard him say his arm.
Do you ever seen him? I have seen him. He slings it, dude.
I have seen him sling it and plenty of double coverage.
Okay, yeah, that's the issue. That he can't sling it, so where he slings it.
I don't know. I just feel when he plays those big outdoor games is when I just see his arm not really translate that well. So,
I guess I haven't really compared his.
I mean, he had that big time throw against the Saints that the receiver dropped. But overall, if you just look at like kind of his career, it's just like you get to this cold weather games in Chicago, it's like, not pretty. Like most of Mitch's career.
They only have like 160 passing average.
I believe the Chiefs start the next half with the ball. They always that's a plus for them because they need to score. If they don't score a touchdown on this next drive coming out of the half, I think they're done, man.
You think so?
If they have turned the ball over to Tampa without putting points on the board this next drive, I think they're done.
Dude, imagine if this
It is heavily imbalanced, but listen, you got to go out there. You have to let these guys play a little bit.
That would be. I mean, from a viewing perspective, I don't.
I know. I wanted to watch a great game, and I think it is. Dude, you can't count the Chiefs out. Their offense is so fucking explosive. Your Niners played them in this game last year. You can't count them out.
Why do we have to go there, Bob?
I'm just saying.
Why do we have to go to the Niners and the Chiefs? Not that I did react to that on my 49 Reasons Listen channel. 49 Reasons Listen. Go ahead and subscribe there as well if you want some more Ju-Ju for you. Tampa. It's definitely a fun city. If there wasn't a football team there, would we consider Tampa like a big time town? A big time city.
The only city I've ever been to in Florida is Orlando.
Miami. But, I mean, we know Miami. Yes, fucking good.
Right. Miami looks really cool.
I spent 20 hours in a fucking Miami airport. That was fun.
I think Tampa's probably
We dedicate ourselves to be the best team.
Jacksonville. Would you go to Jacksonville, Bob? Would you vacation for a weekend in Jacksonville? Duval. Yeah. And thousands of Jags fans' hearts just break everywhere.
What is it doing besides the Jaguars?
It was funny. If you're a big like Ash versus The Walking Dead fan, they always hype up Jacksonville as a fun city. I'm sure there's a nut. I'm sure you can do stuff in there.
I think it's actually like pretty big. I think there's a good amount of people who live there. I just don't know like what's identity.
What song is The Weeknd gonna open?
Probably one I don't know. I don't like The Weeknd.
Bob doesn't like The Weeknd.
Dude, he works. Damn it, man. No. What if he hears this? What if he watches it later and now his feelings are hurt?
He's focused on more his facial dysmorphia. There's a couple of good Weeknd songs.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it's fun. It's just, I like more like high energy music. I feel like, I don't know, I get bored listening to this.
It sounds so dramatic, this music that he's opening up with here. What are we doing? It's creepy as fuck.
I was going to make a rule that was like, drink every time the halftime show gets weird. And now I'm glad we do it.
Yeah, this is looks pretty weird. It looks like fucking the cult is going on screen.
You want to just turn it now and after?
Well, be careful about just YouTube. You know, YouTube. We see you're out there. We know you're patrolling. And we know you like to copyright when music is being.
Shit. So I'll just pretend I listen.
What is this one? The Hills, right?
I know he.
No, this is Star, whatever. I don't know. Don't hate on us because we don't know the Weeknd's playlist.
All I know is that I heard that he spent $7 million for this.
Really?
Apparently.
For the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they gave him like a budget, and then he added $7 million because he wanted to make it. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's totally worth it. Honestly, we got like what, 50 million people that watch this tonight.
Oh yeah, no, dude. Like being a Super Bowl halftime performer has to be one of the greatest achievements you can have as an artist. Yeah, for sure. Like like who else hasn't really done a Super Bowl halftime show? That probably should. Britney Spears, probably. I feel like she actually won, right? But she's perfect. It doesn't matter. Madonna came out. It wasn't fun. They brought her. You just have to be a big name, really.
Who hasn't done it? Has Drake done it?
Drake is not. I do worry sometimes, though, when you do get into hip hop genre. Sometimes, obviously, the lyrics you can't necessarily like fulfill them in the same way. Like how Kanye could be good too. I know Kanye's kind of one.
Dude, you can't have Kanye on. He's gonna do some weird shit. You already know.
But you wouldn't tell me that Kanye was slapped during a Super Bowl halftime show.
He's great. I'm just saying, he's gonna do some weird fucking thing. Like at the end of it, he's gonna say like football's racist or I don't know. You know what I mean?
Just like
some like
cut off to a weird speech going on right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like what?
You have a very good point with Kanye. A little bit more of a wild card there. All right, big shifts. I'm gonna grab them inside.
Did you finish the popping flowers?
No, there's 3 more.
You might have them?
I might have 1 more.
Yeah, go for it, dude. I'm a fiend for those. You're missing an even weirder part. You're missing a very weird thing right now. You paid $7 million to do that? What was up with his hair? I mean, his hair's pretty normal now. Like, before, when he had like that thing, like way over and hit the back thing. You know what I mean?
All right, pizza time's up. How much? 2, 4.
It's kind of cool though. Who's your favorite halftime show?
Favorite halftime show?
What's the best one you've seen in recent memory?
You know what? I actually gotta give it to Lady Gaga. I think she did a good job.
I was gonna say,
Lady Gaga, I think, did a good job. You know who else? What's it called? Even last year wasn't bad. Obviously, Shakira and J-Lo going. But
hey, actually, scratch that. Shakira and J-Lo for sure.
But that was good for different reasons.
That was actually the best thing. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, that.
Just the amount of talent. I've never seen such talent.
That's the word. It's quite the red jacket that he's rocking. Pretty sparkly.
Michael Jackson.
You can try and start that narrative this the weekend to try and be the next Michael Jackson. I guess that's a bad standard to try and move up to.
Right? No, the next Tom Brady.
Why? At least from the high end. The lows are pretty low, though. Yeah, it's hard to.
It's so weird to me that people just ignore about Michael Jackson as he's dead. Because I feel like when I was growing up, people would be like, oh, Michael Jackson. Oh, what is Walmart and Michael Jackson have in common? He always painted his half off. You know what I mean? And then he died. Everyone's like, oh, Michael Jackson. Oh, he's my idol. Oh, he's dead. It's like, what?
Yeah, you know, you're walking on eggshells when you do talk about like that one because it's like, yeah, you know, on one hand, Michael is just this great all-world performer, but then, of course, like you said, not exactly the best role model, I guess you'd say. Grew up to from other parts of his existence with his life. How do we get
What he's doing Michael Jackson's job. He's got the shoes. The gloves.
He's doing the extra high-pitched yelling.
He's not dancing.
Ooh, what is that?
What's it?
Like
Is that Uptown Funk?
Like Portobello and stuff. No.
They're actually dancing.
I'm sure every one of these people were COVID tested like 5 times.
Still good.
They all have a mask.
No, not COVID. I'm like fucking
Yeah, no biggie. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes tears an ACL before the fourth quarter.
It's fine. Patrick Mahomes tears an ACL. It's no big deal.
He's
He's just the future of the entire league.
What really mattered was, you know, the weekend and his performance. This is why he paid him $7 million. Who would you want to be the Super Bowl performer next year? Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll make that question the IG poll.
Okay. I don't know, dude. I feel like it's the same, like, sort of like poppy, like, well-known artist that's everyone else. I like a little bit of variety.
Oh, you're not going to get indie artists that care about.
Drake's very well known.
Yeah, I just think, again, it's hard to do when you consider, like, Drake would have to severely edit his songs so much to make it work.
This stuff's not bad. It's slow. You can play Drake on the radio. Mostly.
I don't know. I feel like the last time I heard Drake on the radio, I was just like rolling throughout the song because like they have so many parts. Putting it on IG right now, who do you want to be next year's halftime performer? Let us know in questions. Just curious, see if any fun names get dropped. I'm curious to see the memes though that come out from this weekend performance. I know there's gonna be some memes. There's not quite that Shakira, the whole just with her sticking her tongue out kind of stuff happening yet. But I'm sure someone out there in the internet sphere is cooking up something good for it right now as we speak. So it's just an interesting, curious question to think about. Most of my time is not thinking about what's the next best meme out there. And I'm gonna say the NFL gives us some of our best, honestly, compared to the other four sports in America. Well, NBA memes, MLB memes, just not as far as NFL memes, right? Am I the only one saying this? I don't think so. I think I'm correct. Overall, so halftime show is over, though. What's a good halftime show? Couldn't be any worse than Black Eyed Peas. We talk about the best Super Bowl performance. Hands down, I gotta say one of the worst. Black Eyed Peas. Just absolutely horrible performance by them, and just really exposed them, honestly, with the auto tuning. That was a rough one to work through. So halftime up, and we have the Buccaneers up 21-6. Did we magically get at this point by the halftime show was over? Probably not. We're hopefully the Chiefs can actually get on 12 because I want to see a good game. I don't know about anyone else. I want to see a really good game here. All right, wait, is this another Silence of the Lambs movie? What? Clarice. Oh. I guess Silence of the Lambs TV show. It's actually pretty cool. I thought people stopped watching network television a long time ago, so I'm actually kind of interested. Not enough to pay for CBS All Access, though. Not that interested. I gotta say, like, honestly, CBS All Access, then NBC Network, NBC Peacock. We're basically back to square one when it comes to streaming services in the U.S. There was one point there where it seemed like we were moving in the right direction with Netflix, Hulu, a couple of these options, but now everyone has their own network. You have to choose between each network. Basically, we moved in the opposite direction there. Commercial just everyone's game Jack. Okay, we've got Ju-Ju, Jalen Hurts, SpongeBob. Okay, 2 grams protein. Some muscle milk. A muscle milk commercial. Ocos Pro 20 grams. What? Not very over. Mind the sugar content.
I mean, who eats dots anyway?
Guess we should just drink until the next half again. Right, guys? Just continue.
Bacon, run, little man, run! Go! $10 taste menu. Only for Pizza Hut. I think I'm about to out Pizza the Hut. No one out Pizza the Hut.
Something happened. It's going to be all right.
We have to send a message.
How long do you do this? I need a favor. No questions asked. I need more time.
always connected, but somehow alone, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away nor influence what it means to be among the few.
You got pizza time. I feel like I wish we had more pizza though. I'm not gonna lie.
Those yeah, the last one. Those jalapeno poppers. So
good. Jalapeno poppers, pizza, beer. That's not easy.
just try to do something creative. CDC guidelines, of course.
Honestly, we should probably be wearing masks right now.
21-6, Bucs over the Chiefs, just silencing that Kansas City offense, holding them to 124 total yards. Considered the league's most prestigious honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award recognizes NFL players who have not only exhibited excellence on the field, but whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game and has led them to leave a positive legacy in their communities. That really defines Russell Wilson, doesn't it? Please join us in celebrating Russell and all of this year's nominees for the legacy they have left on the game and in their communities. Well done. One of the great guys, one of the many great guys in this league. Tony, going to the second half of Kansas City, receiving the kick here. Tell us how they can get back into the game.
By Patrick Mahomes being
this is it. It's going to be tough.
That's
this
usually
is
good.
one of the toughest.
Yeah, I think get back in the game by throwing in a couple 70-yard touchdowns, Tyreek Hill.
That's usually how you get back in.
I think I've seen this happen before.
I'm betting they're going to see 2-3 jet wasp chips.
But dude, that's they have
just 14
67 yards. He has 67 yards.
Why is that though? Is it just small? I mean, not for 19, as you've been inaccurate. It feels like when I watched the Chiefs offense, I'm trying to figure out why isn't it looking good? You know?
Yeah, I think it's the edge. Like, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is mobile, but like,
yeah, they have gotten off on a few releases. That's true.
So I feel like every time he starts running, he has to actually just run. That's not, he runs it out there when he gets.
I'm sure there's guys out there.
Yeah. Maybe at first down, but he's supposed to run it and throw it for 50 yards. That's what the Chiefs do.
I'm sure there's guys open downfield that he's been missing and not catching up with.
The magic number for Bruce Arians is 4.
Well, there was that one at the front of the end zone that Tyreek dropped. Like I said, they need a touchdown here. That's going to be to make or break it for them.
Well, sure, you'd like to get to 50 if you can.
What do you think? Is this touchdown do or die for them?
I don't think it's do or die. I think the entire half.
I think running the ball might be a good way to get back into this. They don't really run the ball effectively.
They haven't, but I've also seen, as a Clyde Edwards-Helaire owner this season.
You own Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
See, these guys are so deep because this guy right here is so dynamic.
As a Clyde Edwards-Helaire owner this season.
Fantasy.
In fantasy football, not slavery. I've seen he doesn't really get a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, on the goal line work, not really his best work, that's for sure.
He's pretty fucking dog shit in the red zone. So
it doesn't help that he's like 5'10", 5'9".
I think he's actually my
He's a little bit of a little guy, just a little guy.
Scott, are you trying to say? You say I'm a little guy, boy?
He's a fast little guy.
Definitely one-sided. I think they'll when you look at him, it's like each one's its own. It's right most of the time.
Yeah, he's 5'7". He's 5'7".
I wonder if that's like Maurice Jones-Drew's height. Because Maurice Jones-Drew is also famous for being shorter.
That's funny. Okay, so like picture that guy. Okay, and if I was playing the Chiefs, I would be that tall too.
You just have
that
to.
That is how tall I am compared to all these other.
If only you could run a 4 or 5.
If only I had like an extra 50 pounds of muscle and could run fucking like twice as fast. Then
that would be huge to your effort, honestly. What is your 40 time, Bob?
I have no idea.
What was the last time you were at 40?
It's got to be Greek Olympics, and I don't remember. If it's below 5, I'll be happy.
Okay, so anything over 6. Anything over 6, man, you're like in 40s at that point.
I think it'd probably be like
back-to-back titles, a national
5.
championship last year, and
probably
like
Drew, what you saying?
Browns got robbed. The Browns got robbed. They're getting beat by a 43-year-old man. The team that beat the Browns. So, Andrew, did you know that Brady is closer in age to Andy Reid than he is to Patrick Mahomes? They're about even, but he's slightly closer to Andy Reid.
3rd and 7 when you know they're passing, most likely. You know, this is a situation where you runs the ball a lot in this situation. This is where the tackle's got to hold up.
When will the hamburgers catch up to him? When will having his feedback catch up to him?
It's so fucked. It's too much. Get him!
3rd and 7. Ugh. What are you doing here, Chiefs?
They look frustrated, dude. Maybe you're right, dude.
I don't think you get a field goal.
Look at that, dude. He just fell on his ass.
He get it too.
That's a linebacker, dude. That's a linebacker on the best tight end, arguably ever.
But it is
Still, it's impressive. Very impressive.
Harrison Butker, 52 yards. Remember how hyped you were that one time that Harrison Butker hit like 350 yards in a row?
That was extremely impressive, dude. I don't know why you were not more hyped.
You nailed that one.
Hold on, Harrison. Hold on, Harrison. Harrison Butker.
Brady's going to go down and try to put the nail in the coffin. You know? Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, Bob, you're the gamer.
Rising. Rising.
Ju-Ju Slumpbuster in this game, right?
Okay. Yeah, this one's better.
Okay, Shakira and J-Lo.
Shakira and J-Lo top 1.
Yeah, that was the whole tongue thing to the Shakira threw in there too.
This local access message is brought to you by Uber Eats.
Dr. Zoidberg. So Swain Probes the whole thing throughout this Super Bowl.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I was pretty unimpressed.
See, it went quick too.
It went very quickly, and I felt like I've seen other ones like just do more. Like, I feel like.
Do you think it wasn't half the fans? I don't think that really would have made it that big a deal on that one.
It could have been. I don't know. I'm just not like a huge fan of these.
You're just down on the weekend.
So I just wasn't expecting much of it myself.
Cardi B. You know, Cardi B is going to be the next Super Bowl halftime show. That's what it really is.
I'm cool with it, dude. She's hot. It'd be like Shakira and J-Lo all the way.
Yeah. I don't know if they can get away with walking on network television. Is that FCC regulated?
Might be, dude.
I wonder if YouTube had to put any restrictions on it because wow, oh
Super Bowl
Probably,
55
dude.
on CBS.
That's what's weird about like certain songs get popular that just like
Eat local.
what
Support
can you
local.
not censor? Like the entire
Freedom
thing.
for everyone since
Wet ass
1941.
pussy. Like,
And Budweiser
literally
0%
2 out of 3 of those words you can't say on the radio. Wet.
okay, I thought you couldn't say wet. I was confused. What was it? Gaze.
The World Series and now the Bucs in the Super
Here's the
Bowl.
Chiefs. You gotta hold them here.
I would hope so, dude. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I think it really comes down to how hot is Tampa.
It's taken down.
Are they gonna kind of be a little slow? Because if they slow down,
Well, Tom Brady was super fast starting in this game, and then you look at the NFC Championship game in that second half is where he threw its 3 interceptions.
Andy Reid, Steve Spagnuolo pulling him aside to talk to him. He sets the tone for this team. They cannot afford to lose him. The penalties were costly. Spagnuolo
Tom being frisky with Tyron Matthew.
right? Honey badger.
Tom's just like, yeah. Say what I mean. Come on. Go.
Dude, honestly, how do you even talk shit to Tom Brady?
You know what, Bob?
How are
I
you
just
a player
realized.
and you get on the field and you try talking shit to Tom Brady?
You know, Bob, I just realized though. Above all else.
Oh, fuck! Damn it!
Not staying focused on the task at hand.
Woo!
And that's really helped the Bucs.
And once again, this is a shot of Tito's vodka, the #1 preferred vodka of the Slumpbuster podcast, Austin, Texas, and the world. And frankly, Tito's vodka. I encourage you to sponsor the Slumpbuster. Mr. Tito Beverage. As you can tell by the flag in the back.
And Mr. Beverage, is that your real name?
We are curious, but we don't hold you by a standard to answer that because we just want you to sponsor us.
It's not gonna make fun of you because your name's Beverage.
If we don't even get money, we just give us free alcohol. And
what Brady did in that first half, 16 of 20, 80%. It's the first
damn, Bob, that one went smoother. Did it?
In any Super
Did it?
80%.
Did it for you? What happened?
Boy, this is not going to be a fun morning. It is not.
It worked. Fuck me.
Ooh. Look at that. Ronald Jones just barreling through guys.
To stop it. This is the evolution of this Tampa offense right here.
Is that for Nat?
He's coming after you. Ready to get this ball out.
Oh, wait, no, that's for Nat.
What's these guys?
That's for Nat. Barreling through guys.
They throw the ball to the
Dude, I mean, I feel like he's too good not to this guy. Like, when he went to Jacksonville, I was like, oh shit, Jacksonville's gonna have a running game.
Well, here's the thing, though. So, wouldn't sound like a 1-year contract. Obviously, with Tampa, it wasn't. Can Tampa keep this team together? Kenny Go or not Kenny Go. Chris Godwin's a free agent as well.
I guess it kind of depends what happens this year. I feel like if they win the Super Bowl, then they might kind of like, okay, last time to pay. If they don't win, maybe they won't run it back.
I mean, your benefit from Tom obviously taking a pay cut relative to the rest of the league and quarterbacks around the league. Like, that's always going to put you in a good position. But Jesus Christ, Tampa's already on the other side of the 50 here. This is not the start you want if you're the Chiefs.
Antonio Brown in on this snap. 5 catches for 22 yards and a touchdown.
Bronco in the middle.
No way, dude! Let's go!
Able to get enough of them, trips them up, but another big game. Gronkowski
Brady
is
was
feasting here
fucking
today.
pissed,
6 for 68 and 2 touchdowns.
Watch Matthew right here.
Well, this is his fuck you Super Bowl. Honestly.
Brady's looking right, left, and then he comes back right.
This is his first Super Bowl away from Bill. But if he wins this, dude, I mean, not that it wasn't already solidified. I don't even know how people would even make an argument Brady's not the GOAT anymore.
100%, dude.
But if he wins this, then it's just starting to turn into the point where.
Oh my God, no way.
Leonard Fournette.
Wow.
In the end zone.
Wow.
Drinks up, Bob. Let's get it.
Let's go. That deserves a finish and drink.
Finish your drinks. A.
We said, just screens, little ones, play action, gets the big play.
It's hard to finish your drink in this glass.
And watch Mark.
You gotta really just open up the back of your throat and just kind of let it down, Bob.
Just pretend it's a dick.
Exactly. Just let it go back in. Down the hatch. Exactly. Just close your eyes. Yep.
Comfort zone in this playoff run.
Yeah, that was so easy. Even kind of just foams and say, fucking A, dude. Okay. Bucs got this, right?
It's still the Chiefs, dude.
28-9.
They're
The
ahead.
Chiefs come back from this.
Dude, they're explosive as hell. If any team in the league can do it, it's them.
Well, if any offense, if any quarterback, I think can protect the league like this, it's Tom Brady.
That's true. Tom Brady's not really known for blowing leads. That's for sure.
I would say because Tom has a way of just extending drives and keeping drives going, ticking off the clock, tick, 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 tick. I think they're done. I think you're done. In fact, I think Vegas betting ones are totally fucked right now.
Wait, could you say it's 7 wins?
Thomas, Edward, Brady, pick 199, age 43. This man is going for a Super Bowl. This man's going to win the Super Bowl against the young hotshot Patrick Mahomes. Still on a rookie deal with Tyreek Hill, with Travis Kelce.
He's not a
No, he's still on a rookie deal. He's still getting paid as a rookie deal right now.
They just got
His contract extension doesn't kick in until next year.
Oh.
So what?
Really?
Mm-hmm. You don't have to pay that contract extension right off that. So, or at least it doesn't hit your cap right off the bat. But he does get that. That he goes to $300 million after the win.
Right away?
Within relatively a year time span.
How much do they tax? Like, probably at least half they tax.
Well, I guess luckily for him, he's in Missouri, which is kind of a red state, I think.
But honestly, even though they tax half that, you still have $150 million.
Yeah, honestly, like even if I had $1 million, if you gave me $1 million, I'm not gonna lie, I think I could live comfortably for the rest of my life.
If you invest it wisely, you put that in a mutual fund with average returns, you get like 60 to 70K a year back doing nothing.
Yeah,
that's very reasonable.
That's honestly like when people are like, "Hey, Dak's been paid. Pay me."
Where's my fucking money?
Exactly. Are you saying I actually have to play the game as opposed to just talk about the game? God, such a bias, such a. That's it. It's such a shame. Such a shame.
Original series Camp Coral, a new SpongeBob movie, and over 200 episodes.
Oh, boy.
On Paramount Plus.
Guys, I got a confession to make. But, you know, we only got a quarter and a half more, so naturally, got to fill the glass. Cheers.
Oh, shit.
This is a light beer.
Yes. Every time I see a Lone Star, I think of Drew Cassie.
A little bit. I'm not.
Watch the service. Literally the best season ever.
That's the magic comment.
Right? One of them is the family of fallen officer Ryan Sicknick, who lost his life in the line of duty defending the Capitol. Begin a drive with a handoff.
Man, I'm just waiting for Tom Brady's hype video after this one.
Going back to Brooklyn. Going back to Brooklyn.
Yeah, Boston.
That was a great.
Good bird. How does Joe Rogan do his fucking podcast? How? From a drinking standpoint, I'm like,
yeah, I'm like 3 shots and probably 5 beers in.
I think honestly though, if he's only Skip and Shannon did a drunk episode.
I can't even imagine dude. Shannon Sharp. I want to get fucked up with Shannon Sharp. That sounds like a great fucking night.
Next one, we're breaking out the next live stream we're doing. WrestleMania. We're doing WrestleMania. I'm hyping up WrestleMania. We're gonna get fucking lit on WrestleMania.
I know nothing about wrestling. That sounds great.
You know? No! What? On Winfield? The kid! The Rook! Antoine Winfield Jr.
Was that an interception? No, don't say that. If that's an interception, we gotta finish.
Declined. Fuck! Dude! My God. Wow. Oh, Antoine Winfield Jr. Hold on. I gotta go on. Let's go on IG Live. Let's get these beers on IG Live. What do you think?
Dude, I'll try. I don't know if I can fucking chug this whole thing.
Antoine Winfield Jr. What? What's going on right now? Bob.
Bucs.
The kid.
Just slapping those cheeks. My boy Brady.
Straight up clapping him, Bob.
Clapping cheeks.
But you know what happens when there's interception, Bob? You know what happens when there's interception? We gotta finish our cheers. God, I'm a pussy in my 20s. I will really miss this. But we gotta finish. First of it.
Who wrote them?
I don't know, Bob. Here, take the cam. Take the camera.
Hey, America, don't just watch Super Bowl 55. Play drafting free fourth quarter predictions. You finish first.
Thank you, Patrick Mahomes. Thank you.
Thanks, Patrick Mahomes, being a fucking overhyped bitch. Oh, you tell her you're gonna throw fucking interceptions so they can finish my whole beer. What an asshole, dude.
All right, guys. What we really want to know is the Super Bowl over? Is that it? Is that finito? Are the Bucs the next Super Bowl champions? Can Tom Brady say, "I got 7 rings freely now"? I think it's done. I think it's over. The Bucs got this one. Bob, any insight? Any thoughts?
Look, the Chiefs, I said it before playoffs even started, they're the best team in the NFL, top to bottom. But you never count out Tom Brady in a big game. And Tom Brady's not exactly known for blowing leads. So, we'll see. It's not over because Kansas City is so explosive. But it's they're definitely
but it's over.
They got a hole to climb out of for sure.
It's over. It's done, Bob.
We'll see.
Let's just put that nail in the coffin. It's done. Tom Brady. Now, Tom, I doubted you. I'm a Niners fan. I thought that Joe Montana was the GOAT. I thought that we should have went with Jimmy Garoppolo in the offseason. But, Tom, I'm here to tell you. You're the GOAT. You deserve to be a Niner. And I hate that I'm watching you win a Super Bowl with the fucking Bucs. But congratulations. And God, it's and guys, what do you think? Let's see. Has Bob had more than 2 beers? Yes, he's had more than several beers.
I've had more than 7.
We're in a good beer ratio, like a solid beer ratio. Who's that? Chris Slaughter? Chris Slaughter? You're jumping
Chris Slaughter!
What? Oh! Let's go, Chris. How you doing, boy? Let's go, brother. Let's get what off season? What? What you doing? Are you in the YouTube live streams? Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What Bobby drunk? Am I drunk? Bob, am I drunk? Are you drunk? I didn't think we followed the drinking rules. I think we just.
We haven't at all.
I think we.
I can't even hear the game. I don't even know if they mentioned Brady. I assume they have.
I think we just straight up drank.
But we have, dude.
We just drank consistently throughout the Super Bowl.
And they were just like, "Oh no, this happened. Take shots. Oh, gotta finish our beers." Like we only drink like the more intense ones.
Well, we still have to take that shot at the fourth quarter. So I think the quarter shot is the only rule we've been following throughout this entire fucking show. But anyway, guys, while I got you on the live stream, while I got your attention, promo this one, Manscaped.com. Save 20% off plus free shipping and handling with Manscaped.com. Promo goes some, and of course, check out Caveman Coffee, Race Sport, all of those fantastic products. They're partners with Slumpbuster Podcast. Also, drink up. Oh, we finished the drinks. Pop your hold this. I gotta pour another drink. Talk to the people. What is this, Mr. Rogers? What is this?
I'm just trying to bring peaceful vibes.
Should I just give you a fucking sweater?
Peaceful
vibes. Peaceful vibes. Peaceful vibes. You know who needs some peaceful vibes? The fucking Chiefs. They're getting slaughtered out there.
Patrick Mahomes will co-host. Oh, live video.
My video ended. What? No. What buttons are you pressing? I didn't do anything. What buttons are you pressing? Jesus. And the Bucs are in the red zone. Oh, that would have been absolutely and if it is been established already. God bless. I really have to watch Brady win this Super Bowl. That really has to happen right now.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm fucking hyped.
Yeah, Super Bowl star.
Man, oh man.
But Brady just overshoots. Really flatten that route a little bit because they really
need to drink some water.
That was Brady's first incompletion after 9 straight.
My drink is time before I gotta go too.
I know you got the Pedialyte ready. I bought some Powerade myself.
Was that
cash then? His back.
Yeah, his back.
You know, Godwin's a free agent. I don't remember what they're going to do there. Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of free agents the Bucs have to account for. Brady's still going to earn at least $25 million next year unless he really wants to be negotiated. Which he can. Currently, his wife makes more than enough money for him to do whatever the fuck he wants, contract-wise.
The thing is, too, with Tom Brady, he's been playing for so long. He's been having these huge contracts for so long. He doesn't even have the biggest ones. He's still been paid for a longer amount of time than other people. Oh shit.
Okay, well,
that's not good.
But they're still in the field goal.
How far back was that? They're almost at.
Nah, they're at like the 30. That's maybe like a 49-yarder, 50-yarder. They're 52 yards. I don't know how math works. How long was that field goal?
That was a fucking terrible snap.
What?
That's the chance right there.
They elected you to be their fucking captain, Jennings. What the fuck was that? 66?
Oh, let's see here. Drew's on the live stream.
Career long is 54. As long as the year is 50 is suck up. This is 52.
Then it's missing. Oh. Who's rolling this action?
There's your 31 to 9, Tony.
Oh no, the snap!
Wait, did I hear someone say Tom Brady's not that great? What is going on this watching?
Stop, dude. It's old. It's old. That fucking narrative is older than this fucker. Like, come on. What else does he have to fucking prove?
He's about to win 7.
What else does he need? He's almost at double Montana.
But, you know, Montana's cool. You know, like,
Yeah.
He won in the 80s.
He drinks Guinness.
People were ripping fucking people's head out of their fucking shoulder pads back then. You know? Like, until Tom has to deal with something like that. Surely, you know, he hasn't earned it.
This has to deal with Antonio Brown.
Wait, is this Shaggy? Is that Shaggy? And Mel Kunis? Is that Cheetos? Is that Ashton Kutcher? Wait, are they together? What? They're together?
You know that?
I feel like I knew they were together, but I didn't really know they were together.
Yeah.
That's actually fucking awesome.
It's kind of cool, right?
I like fucking Kelso and Jackie Burkhardt are together. What? What? What?
We never left.
God, you know, I gotta credit Joe Rogan. How does he do his podcast on fucking truth? Are we drinking consistently?
I'm not even like blacked out drunk. I'm just like fairly drunk, and like I feel like I'm gonna watch this tomorrow and be like, oh my god.
Oh my god. No, dude. Like, I often joke. So I think honestly, on our 100th episode, I want everyone I can possibly get on the Slumpbuster on that one. I want us all fucking lit. Who's down for that? A drunk 100th episode. Hear me out, people. That is happening. That is.
What episode are we at?
We're at 85. But you know, in the off season, on the NFL off season, actually, I think we might be able to do more. I think we can do more. And I guarantee they are mean. Amazing. I promise. We got some great guests lined up. We have some great shows lined up. Austin Rugby Association, we got you. Face Off Hockey, we got you.
So the rugby podcast, they just a podcast or actually
Oh no, they actually promote the Professional Rugby Association here in Austin. And I would be down to go to the game. March 20th. Let's fucking do it. Austin Rugby Association. We got you. We're going to the game. Big trust. We got you. Now let's watch if Mahomes cannot throw an interception. He needs to score a touchdown. If they don't score a touchdown, this is legitimately over. Oh!
Oh, that was almost picked.
There's a flag. At most is over. Most is over.
Prior to the pass, holding number 24, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
You know, you're going to mention Carlton Davis's name because he got flagged there, but
Brady has 7 rings.
So much. When we were here on Thanksgiving Sunday,
7 fucking rings.
He was targeted 9 times.
How so?
covering Hill.
How is that?
Catches on that.
It's the NFL, Bob.
4 yards and 3 touchdowns against him. Tonight, he hasn't done anything except that.
It's really crazy, dude. And what's really cool about it is the fact that he's not the best
Anybody playing any sport,
at any
art.
He just works his ass off and does, what's in the word. Like,
Are you saying he was an inspiration, Bob?
if you're not inspired by Tom Brady, I don't know what the fuck's wrong.
If you didn't watch that video he released today and get a little bit of hype,
You know what I mean? Like, you got a guy who's playing a professional sport. He's fucking like 2 decades older than everyone else. And he's the best one.
and he's fucking playing Bad Boys for Life.
And
What's
he's not
wrong?
even when he was like in his prime, he wasn't even real that athletic. So it's like,
Hold on.
anything is possible, bro.
It's Tom Brady. The GOAT.
Tom
That's
Brady.
sports social media.
Well, he has someone else running his social media for him.
Is that a hot take? You're saying Tom Brady has a ghostwriter?
He does. And they all do. They all do. Except for Kevin Durant, who's a fucking idiot, but everyone else does.
I'm waiting for Tom Brady's burner account to leave. What do you think Tom Brady spit you got on a burner account?
I don't know. Probably.
I hate Jimmy Garoppolo's face.
Like,
Peyton Manning's forehead.
my penis isn't that big. Stop it, guys. I swear to God, I'm not that good at sex.
What do you even bitch about when you're the ghost, right? What's the worst inconvenience that happens in Tom Brady's life?
Probably sometimes when he's trying to have sex with his supermodel wife, and he's just got piles of just millions of dollars. His bedroom, he's got to push it out of the way so he can have sex with his supermodel wife. That's the real struggle.
Did you have to watch it?
Also, they announced today they're making another Tom Brady.
Oh wait, Drew is last week. Drew and
Kansas City is
Kelsey goes up and shits
trash.
people. He wins all the time. He has
I'm
the inside or outside in those routes.
Kansas City
Cheers
is
to that.
trash. We're trash.
My boy, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. He's putting in that work.
Okay. So you have a drive going though. You gotta give that chance. But it needs to end in a touchdown.
Yeah.
There's no way around it right now. We're closing out the third quarter. If they don't score,
I guess my big thing with Kansas City right now is they don't seem like they're capable of doing what they want. Like, they don't seem like they're capable of making big plays at all.
they're very lethargic. That's for sure.
The only way they can come back is if they start making like huge 30-yard. They can't just throw it for first down. I mean, maybe they'll score again, but you've got over a 3-touchdown deficit. You gotta come back from.
And the problem is, even when you get the ball back to Tampa Bay, and your defense,
you gotta assume you're gonna stop them. Dude. If you score again, well, they score again, then you're still down 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, we got a quarter to go. God, these fucking beer burps. I'm like thinking from the podcast setting perspective.
Fuck, dude. Not the pass, but just the fact they're taking a shot.
Oh, God, yeah. Shot o'clock.
Shots.
Once again, shots are brought to you by Tito's Vodka, the #1 vodka in Austin, Texas, the world, in America, in the world. Is there any more vodka association more appreciated than Tito's? I mean, was that Patrick Mahomes against the Bucs defense tonight? Dude.
Not a very good one. Not a very good one at all.
For your shot.
Because it's not.
Oh. Drunk. Drink. Drink. Drunk.
I keep eating the camera.
That is kind of one of the deceptions of
Just
having the laptop
taking view
camera.
of the skyline here.
It is, Jim.
All right, let's go. Let's wake up. Woo! We got a fourth quarter to make.
We got a whole nother quarter.
Woo! Wow, Michael Phelps, the greatest Olympian of all time.
Weed smoker.
Dang.
Dude, he smokes weed.
Dink, dank. Woo.
Whoever loses has to deal with the thing. This is what I do.
Did you have lunch? Because I'm serving a banana peel. Oh, that is a fireball.
Here we go.
No.
Yes.
No. Very funny. Trying to laugh on me? That's my way.
Guys, we are heading into the final quarter. And I've got to say, I'm not surprised because I picked the Bucs to win the Super Bowl. Now, I understand that, first off, I have great, fantastic football knowledge. And, of course, picking the Bucs just made sense to me. But were you surprised that Kansas City did not win this Super Bowl appearance? I am curious to know, in stream, in what we're doing. Can you validate what I am saying? Either way, drink, drunk, beers up. Let's get it.
Touchdowns through 3 quarters. First time in Mahomes' career. He's never lost, by the way, by double digits.
It's like unbelievable, these stats that he threw out there. He's never lost by double digits. It's like he's only played 4 games or something.
He's got Kelsey down to the 11. That was a perfectly thrown ball that time.
Right over the middle. Look at the eyes. Look left. Come back. We'll get it right in between. Yes, things are difficult. This is the guy right here, right? Him and Brady are the 2 guys on earth you want with the ball in the foot to try and make a comeback like this.
Edwards Alaire, though. He stopped for no gain. Again, it was Devin White. Devin White, whose cousin, and Chiefs fans may not be aware of this, but his blood cousin, Charkandrick West, yes, running back for the Chiefs up until last year. 5 years as a running back. All from that small town in northwest Louisiana, Spring Hill, Louisiana. 2nd and 9. Making a mistake. Sue is on him. This is him. Yes, off the hands of Robinson.
Mahomes trying to improvise, and nothing is working right now. There's just something so lethargic, something that's so missing with the Chiefs' offense tonight. It's not explosive. None of the big plays are hitting, and everything that the Chiefs are trying to do, the Bucs have just an answer for. This is honestly one of the biggest letdowns for a high-profile offense I've seen in Super Bowl history. And you just got to give it to the Bucs. They are playing at such a high level. Oh! Did I catch it? No. Oh, what I was going to say. That catch hit.
Well, you can see the fight in Mahomes. He's trying to will his team and give it a chance with all the movement. What a throw.
It's over. It's over. What can I say? The Bucs have won the Super Bowl. That is Thomas Edward Brady is a 7-time Super Bowl champion. 7-time Super Bowl champion. Done. Finito. It's over. The GOAT conversation. It's done. And even the greatest of all time in sports, I would say Tom Brady has a lockdown. Who wants to dispute it? Who wants to do it? Tell you. No one. It's over, Bob. 4th and 9. Bucs maybe get a field goal on best, or Chiefs maybe get a field goal on best. It's done.
What's your best play for the night? So this is one of those 4th and 9, but you really
it would be difficult just to beat the clock at this point.
first down, second, you're really trying to score a touchdown. Inside the middle of the field, yeah. I think
Not exactly looking for Miami's head coaching prospects right now, but Todd Bowles may get a second chance, I guess, right now as the Bucs defensive coordinator because he is schooling the enemy at the moment.
I think, honestly, it might be good for the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes' career of getting sort of like brought back down to earth. Because I said that, but
what is this? Oh my God! What? Mahomes made the throw and he was falling down on his face. And
okay, the man is a fucking god, but you know
you gotta catch the ball.
Being brought down back to earth, I think it is good. It gives you perspective. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like when you get that much success so early, it's hard to. You don't see what it's like when you don't get success for the other 31 teams. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It'll benefit him a lot.
See this reference is ages. What obscure thing you want for an advertisement? Do you think 20-year-olds even know what Edward Scissorhands is?
I've never seen it. Why doesn't he simply just take the scissors off his hands?
They're surgically attached if you read the play.
Don't worry. He's home time for dinner.
So when you say, let's grab a beer, it's never just about the beer.
Come on. I'm buying you a beer.
Okay.
What did they say?
Flight crews next door eat pizza.
It's how you say, I'm glad we're stuck together.
Here's the new friends. Lydia, we sure could use your help on this.
Or,
okay,
you deserve to be here. Or, really sorry.
No, not yet.
It's a way to say, shake it off.
It wasn't that noticeable, was it?
Well, if you have ears. So when we're back,
Hey, New Friday, I got a date.
Why don't you bring her here?
let's remember, it's never just about the beer. It's about saying that simple human truth.
Come on, let's grab a beer.
We need each other.
Hello, Clarice. I thought it was done.
I don't care if you live or die, but should you live, you tell them about me.
Here to help kick off the second half was Amaya Brannon from Auburndale, Florida. Amaya was selected as the winner of the NFL Clay 60 Super Bowl contest presented by Danimals for her dedication to helping her peers lead active lifestyles. And find digital resources at NFL.com/play60 to get your kids moving. So the Bucs take over on downs. And Ronald Jones.
Your kids moving is right.
Absolutely.
Hawk Jones Road back home.
It's not a problem in my house, I can tell you that. Yeah. Jameson to fill in.
Let's calm them down sometimes and just hang out with Dad a little.
Sounds so basic, but so important.
It's the best time. Nothing more fun than playing.
Here's a 2nd and 6. It's Jones. 2 straight carries, and he's got 12 yards in those 2 to pick up the first down. Well, I mentioned in the 3rd quarter that their ability to just close out games in the 4th has been a running theme through these 3 road games that got them back to their home turf. Through Washington, through New Orleans, to Green Bay.
And they're just so, we use the word 1,000 times, but they just make the game simple.
There's Jones. He's got 8 more. Voting is now open for the Super Bowl 55 MVP presented by Verizon. Go to NFL.com/MVP and vote now.
Well, it's been a total team effort from Tampa. Everyone, a lot of guys deserve it. But Brady and the efficiency, decision making, some of the just the 3rd and 3, check down to the back really quickly, right? And then the big play happens next. He's been just really making the game easy.
Jones getting all the work. And another
Damn, dude.
20 out of 26. Not for a ton of yards, 195. But 3 touchdowns and no picks.
But that's what you want. You want balance. I mean, how much rushing yards?
128 now on the ground for the Bucs.
And how many? 195 and 128. I mean, that's balance right there. And that's how you beat a great team like Kansas City. I mean, everyone tries to do it, right? Let's be balanced, run the football, keep Mahomes off the field. But you got to also complete the 3rd downs and the big plays when they're there in the red zone.
Both Jones and Fournette over 60 yards rushing. As Fournette comes back out and gets another 4.
And they're just tired right now. You know they're running the football. They're coming right at you. You can see the
Damn, bro. The Chiefs are getting roast on Twitter.
wear and tear right now.
Rightly so. They're down 31-9 in a Super Bowl in which they were a 3-point favorite.
Bad, bro. Yeah, it's fucking awful.
Yeah, no doubt about it. If they come back,
If they do, that's absurd.
they have to literally score on every single possession they have, and 3 and out the Bucs equally on every possession. Mathematically, clock is not in their favor.
And dude, like this whole drive, they've just been slow moving.
Yeah, no, I mean that's the thing about Brady. He knows how to manage a clock.
He's good at it, dude.
This is just done. It's pathetic. It's no opportunity. The Bucs have won. Tom Brady's won his 7th ring. Here we are, and the same result was expected. Tom Brady, they built a super team and they won. It's over.
I mean, the fact they have AB and he's just coming on and off the bench right now.
And Leonard Fournette, a fucking top 5 pick, is their
RB2.
RB2 just comes in when Ronald Jones feels tired. Are you kidding me?
He's going to have to end up making a lot of these tackles because all they do is
They are a stack. I still feel like, I don't know.
You'll see whoever's outside.
I feel like a cheesy dream stack. The Bucs are a super team for sure.
Yeah, they're the closest thing we have to NFL TV. Super team, you know? Still, when Tom Brady was a free agent, and we just pull up AB and Mike Evans. Chris Godwin is already considered in some people's minds a wide receiver one. You know? And then again, Leonard Fournette, who's they're sitting as a top 5.
Okay, if you ever really needed the chance, if you ever had
Patrick Mahomes is so strong.
If you're Patrick Mahomes, what do you think of it? Are you thinking how I win this game?
I mean, Kansas City's
they're thinking you just got schooled.
I mean, at this point, yeah, like you can't win this game.
2010 hurt compared to 31-9. The math is just not there for them.
No flag as Gronkowski was the target.
You realize how quick they have to score on this possession to even have an opportunity. An opportunity to get within 2 scores.
I mean, they've burned like 4 minutes off pretty easily. So theoretically, you know, even if they get in the score, yeah, there's no way they can't. You have to score at least 3 touchdowns.
Defensively, your job is not to jump off sides. Everybody
Even then, okay, so 16.
Don't go past that ball on that line and give them a first down.
And 3. And one of those has to be a 2-point conversion. 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion.
Here's Pinion. They punted on their first 2 drives.
Who's the MVP?
Who's the MVP? They're going to go Brady. That's the quarterback goes at the edge. It wouldn't be well. It wouldn't be well earned, you know. Obviously, use that. 3 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's been good in this game. They've just been so dominant. It's kind of hard to like give it to like 1 ounce games.
Yeah.
Oh, they just couldn't stop Mike Evans.
It never closes. All are more than
done, son.
Come meet here.
Chiefs fans on Twitter are bitching about the refs. Right now.
The middle has been a hard
that's how you get it over here.
Between red,
yeah, but even then, I don't think there was any egregious calls. So, I mean,
there's one.
The shifted the whole landscape of the game.
No, there's one that was like
it's not the property of just a fortunate few. It belongs.
Looks like someone's got you on the. At least there was woke memes.
Wherever you foot, it's what connects us, and we need that connection. We need.
Were they though?
I just have to remember the very soil we stand on is common ground. So we can get there. We can make it to the mountaintop, through the desert, and we will cross this divide. Our light has always found its way through the darkness. And there's hope on the road up ahead.
It's a very dramatic commercial. And, you know, I just realized, though, I didn't even, like, care about the commercials either way, though.
I haven't watched it whatsoever.
I think there's a certain alcohol percentage in which you just don't care about the commercials, and we reached that.
I just think it's good. You're looking too low.
That's why we're here.
Can't be too low. When you go too low.
The thing is, like, I feel like if you're an advertiser, you have to kind of anticipate that other people are going to do that. So why don't you just try to be like, okay, then I'll be the funny one, and then everyone will remember the fucking Doritos commercials. It's the funny one. All the other ones are like, oh, support Black History Month.
Now, see, Bob, it sounds like you're mansplaining.
I'm mansplaining. That's right.
Now, if you were Eminem, I would appreciate you mansplaining it to me, but since you're not,
that's right.
You just sound like a cisgender white male.
That's true. That's across the
Why does Tyrann Mathieu have a mask on?
Look at how deep those guys are.
Like, really, though? Hasn't everyone been tested like 10 times going into this game?
Yes, it's just a show. It's just a show before I see what you care about. It's been careful since like fucking November.
So no huddle. Let's see.
Trying to move it. Oh.
Second sack of the night.
He's got wrestled down, dude. Yeah, he just fucking grabbed him.
Eat it and just take the sack.
How much longer can Tom go?
I don't know, dude. He's not gonna retire. I'm telling you right now, he's not gonna retire.
How much longer can the man go, though?
I don't know. His braid's gonna be fucking soup. Yeah, fucking CT up the ass. Maybe that's why he likes Antonio Brown. He's bond over how much Like a CT.
Antonio Brown doesn't got CT. He's too handsome.
That's true.
He's too rich.
He's too young, rich, and handsome, bro. CT.
I just love how the interviewer that was just interviewing him after he answered that was just like, it's not about how handsome you are. Like, she was just so dumbfounded that someone
300-pound bench slamming into you full points.
This is an ugly game, dude. I think that's one of the worst Super Bowls, honestly, I think I've seen.
Yeah, this is not close at all. The least close Super Bowl actually that the Patriots have ever had was the beat the Rams. And that was not a very good Super Bowl. This has been an absolute fucking blowout.
Yeah, I mean, when you don't even have to look that far.
Look at that, dude. He got fucking squashed like a zit. Jesus.
He knows it right there. He's trying to tell you.
Well, they got the penalty, I guess. At least, but it
doesn't stop.
This entire fourth quarter is just. Did we take a shot? Yeah.
No, we didn't, because my shot's still in the glass.
Okay. All right. Well, make up here. I guess literally this Super Bowl has been so less entertaining here in the second half that we forgot. The game has been so bad after like a certain point.
Ready to go! To go! The game was over. Why am I going to get that?
Shot.
This is about containing Miller. If you have one plan, let's have safeties deep. 2 high safeties means you're going to take away and try. 82%, Jim. That's the highest rate in the last like 5 years for Todd Bowles, but the highest rate this season.
That went down. I feel like we're in so different wavelengths as far as what goes down easy on this.
The first part of that went down easier, and then I got this last little hit up.
Get that one off.
Holy fuck, I'm so good.
And yet, we're still not as fucked as Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
First injured that left big toe in the game against Cleveland. Later was taken out of the game because of concussion.
Well, now that Patrick Mahomes' contract is going to be expensive. What are the Chiefs' long-term prospects? Do you think that even with the deteriorating talent, Patrick Mahomes can continue to play at this high level? Or do you think he evolves?
I don't want to say it's going to be like the Seahawks. I don't want to say he's going to become sort of like a Russell Wilson type.
You can see the guys who are keen.
I mean, he's still, you know, he can still do things. So can Russ. Russell Wilson can do things for him. I don't know. Maybe they are the next Seahawks. We'll see.
Previous play was Mahomes' first third down.
I guess my thing I'm seeing with the Chiefs is it's like when you take away those home run hits, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that their line and their the tackles are out, but like when they kick out those big plays, they're just not the same team.
There's 5 minutes left in the season. We're drunk already as it is. I say we finish this train.
Nelson to the edge, and I don't know, Jim. That's kind of a soft call.
Anthony Nelson dreaming of getting to the quarterback. But held back. To the 37.
Oh, you know I'm generous.
It was a diving attempt by Mike Edwards. Was tipped away by Dean, who missed the first matchup due to concussion.
The people that are just around him, Vea gets pressure there, and that's why the ball's just barely behind, and he's having to throw under obvious stress. See the dejection, just a tough day. Such a competitor and one of the really great people.
This is like
They can vouch for this. Goes in.
Fan on the field.
Fan on the field.
Woo! Where?
What's the drink you gave fan on the field? Finish that drink.
Fucking COVID douchebag. I bet he has COVID-19, dude. Get him off the field.
I bet he has COVID-21.
He's not done. Look at him. Look at this man. Does he look done?
They should sign him.
His hair is starting to go over Mark Davis in that shot.
I want to just let the gray go. He's been dying his hair for a couple years now. Look a little rough. I feel like gray looks good for guys like when you have enough of it. Like if you just have like single gray hairs, yeah.
You need a touch of it.
Yeah. Like a salt and pepper type.
That's how you. That's how you do it.
New Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer, and it tastes that way.
He's talented, dude. He's fucking great.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, team sport, you have to have the guys catch the ball. It's not. And yeah, that's over.
Christopher Walker.
I guess to show you something.
I'm ready to go.
Oh, this is gonna be a
Here we go.
Nice.
We're ballers. This is the way.
I know, there's part of me wants to go full generator or Taco Bell right after this.
That's just what they'll do. That's right. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk out.
Well, thanks for bringing logic into this.
Let's get them boots. Only came in 2, 3. Only came in 4. Really?
Four small payments. Klarna smooth sailing? What? Wasn't that Samuel Jackson?
Adam Schefter said, when Tom Brady became free agent last March, a mere 2 teams aggressively pursued the Chargers and the Buccaneers. Others made calls, but seemingly no real finish. Not replying. He says people's professional doubt Brady is what keeps driving him to be great.
Is there any argument at this point? Like, I think the fact that he was picked 199 and he fucking looks at his mirror every day and says, I'm pick 199. I think that says it all. You know?
That's all coming up on the horizon. Post-game show.
The fact that Thomas Edward Brady is still just doing this.
It's crazy, dude.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember watching this kid in fucking elementary school, man. I'm an adult.
Dude, fucking Mahomes. Lit up on that.
It's over.
For this highlight, look at this one.
Oh, that's an Dominican Sue right there. Is it bull?
Dominican Sue is going to get himself a ring, too. Once again, Bob, you're supporting Dominican Sue. And Antonio Brown. And,
the guy who just is on people.
Well, he stomps on people. He stomps on people. They're at 33.
Sue stomps, Antonio jizzes. And who else is bad? Gronk's just, he's a little cringy, but he seems like a nice guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but just work. 31-9. This is seriously one of the worst Super Bowls I saw in my lifetime. The worst would, of course, be that Denver Broncos Seahawks ball. And I know people want to bring up the Pats versus the Rams, but I'd rather see at least a close game than
well.
Chase running out of real estate, throws incomplete, and Tampa Bay makes another stop.
They're talking some mad shit too.
Oh, that taunting action.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck Kansas City, dude. This is fucking nice to watch, dude. Kansas City fans have been so fucking obnoxious the last couple of years. Like, I get it. Patrick Mahomes is fantastic. Your guys' offense is unreal. Andy Reid's a great coach. You guys, your team is stacked top to bottom. You're a great fucking team. But, like, people are like, Patrick Mahomes is the greatest fucking quarterback of all time. This is that. He's won one fucking Super Bowl.
I mean,
chill out. Like,
you just look at the ability, though. You know he has
he's
multiple.
Capable, but he hasn't done it yet. You know what I
now,
mean?
The AFC's just getting tougher. Trevor Lawrence, that kid's coming around too. You know,
Trevor Lawrence coming in.
Justin Herbert looks like he could be a force, and if he's a force, he's in Mahomes' division.
So you've got someone who's looking to be like a long-term franchise great quarterback in your fucking division.
So that means that there's going to be some years in which you don't even win the division. You're the wild card. And that's going to consistently ruin your ability to win Super Bowls, be the number one seed, because you're 13 games every year. It's the NFL. You're just not.
I mean, Watson, I'm assuming, is probably going to stay in the AFC, so don't count him out. He's still young and great. Like, he's trying to. You know what I mean?
There's guys out there, you know?
And that's like my thing about whoever was talking about this game. They're like, okay, this is going to be the LeBron Jordan game. Like, you know, what could have happened? But like, is this really? Does this decide anything? Mahomes loses this game, right? If he goes on and wins 10 Super Bowls, we're going to say, well, Brady was better because he beat him in this game.
Yes.
You will say that?
Probably. Because at age 43, Tom Brady went in and beat a prime Patrick Mahomes.
Don't think you're an investor?
Fair.
We make investments more.
Fair. But what I'm saying is, you know.
Like, I'm just saying this is going to be one of those things that Patrick Mahomes has to overcome. And it's going to take a lot to overcome it because you're battling against Tom Brady, who's going to have 7 rings, and one of those was against you specifically. When you had a rookie contract, when your team was stacked out for the roof, and you couldn't beat them. And Tom Brady, it doesn't even stop there. Tom Brady didn't even say, I beat you in the AFC Championship.
That's true. He's beaten Mahomes when he needed to. He's never lost him in the playoffs.
So at this point, if you're Mahomes, you have to do something absurd to pass Brady's legacy.
How many Super Bowls did he have to win? Because to be honest, if he can stay healthy, I don't know about winning necessarily championships, but like in terms of just like regular season statistics, I feel like of course he's gonna beat them all.
But I think max, if you told me it's all said and done, what is the maximum amount of Super Bowls I think Patrick Mahomes could win in his career? I'm gonna tell you 3.
3.
I'm gonna say 3. Because what Tom Brady did in his career is so against the paradigm. And the league is just so adaptive. So many great quarterbacks are coming in each year. And the AFC itself is just filled with landmines, one after another. The fact that he is going to have Trevor Lawrence in his conference, the fact that he is going to have Justin Herbert in his division, there's just going to be some years where he doesn't even get to this.
These two quarterbacks have really stood out.
And I think that that's just going to leave him at a point where, and don't get me wrong, 3 is a Hall of Fame resume.
Super Bowl.
But when we talk about greatest of all time, I don't think we're going to see someone surpass Brady for a while. And it may even surpass us.
Now has to probably get to 8. We're only talking about him because we think he's that
I mean,
special and that good.
He is the Bill Russell in terms of rings.
He's going to play.
And then he's at the same time not Michael Jordan in terms of legacy.
Oh my God! Because if it's 7, Brady beat you.
Okay, so it's not even about is he the greatest quarterback or even the greatest football player of all time. Is he the greatest athlete? Can he say he's over Jordan?
And even when you look at some of the old baseball guys too, Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle,
He's just figured out
even those guys don't even have an opportunity.
his work ethic, commitment to his sport.
I think it's just when you consider the sport too, when you're talking about a sport that has such a
sessions on Monday to get his team
short longevity of a career,
this year and learning all new players and offenses.
I think it's impossible to choose anyone else but him. He's accomplished so much, and the fact that he could literally come back and run it back again next year.
Literally, he's not done. I guarantee you, they'll be at the fucking playoffs next year. I guarantee.
After blowing out the Chiefs 31-9, for him to say it's over would be very surprising.
No, I do think,
he basically just took Patrick Mahomes to school here.
again next year. Mahomes beats him then. Kind of close.
And any debate against Brady's legacy, it's over. I don't want to hear Deflategate. I don't want to hear Spygate. It's over. He wants a whole other franchise. A franchise that hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10+ years. A franchise that hadn't won a playoff game since they won the Super Bowl in 2002. And he made them Super Bowl champions. It's just incredible.
Thursday night involving head coach Andy Reid's son Britt.
It's not
Accident.
about
Children in the car hit by Reid's car.
Reid's
car. He's the outside linebacker coach, seriously injured. One involving life-threatening.
It's not even Andy Reid's feedback and Tom Brady.
Her family are very much in our thoughts and prayers.
It's quite the feedback.
And in the punt, 3:35 to go. Tyreek back on a punt return. First time tonight, and he races out of bounds.
This is the COVID-19 of Super Bowls.
He was working for CBS.
It's not that bad. It's fine. I liked it. I watched my fucking hero whip the shit out of Patrick Mahomes. That's pretty fun.
Said he couldn't really use his real voice. At times I thought he might have meant his real vocabulary. He was about it, but he enjoyed it. He loved going to the practices, the meetings, and finding out what teamwork is like on the broadcast side of it. And still has his CBS blazer, he says, inside his closet at home.
A special season, and they don't get here without Bruce Arians and his adjustment ability.
Yeah.
Ball hit the ground and complete.
Without his vision, and to keep this team going, 7-5. You know how hard that is to get your team. I mean, to go undefeated from that point on. I mean, it starts with your head coach and his vision, and it trickles down. That's a close call right there. But I think that's a complete pass. What a fantastic job. He deserves a ton of credit.
Done. Okay. It's not about who's the best QB ever. It's not even about who's the best football player. Tom Brady is the greatest athlete of all time. He just has to.
No, he's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
You think that's fair?
If MJ won a championship with the Wizards, there'd be a debate.
But he did.
Coach of the Year awards.
It's Brady.
Players love playing for him.
You tweeted this is COVID-19.
I mean, kind of wrong though.
You know, one thing is like, well, Kansas City was healthy, and you have a lot of. Here's the one thing: they played the first quarter. Kansas City was ahead 17-0 earlier this year. From that point on, Tampa Bay's won 55-19. Jim, that's not random. The rest of that game, they came back. Tampa ended up losing. Kansas City kind of dominated early, but the adjustments Tampa has made. They've kind of shown you they've just been more physical. They've won these games in the trenches. Or, I mean, they really won late in the year in the trenches. And Tom just kind of gives you Tom Brady.
Well, I got this full beer to drink. So.
According to
Tyreek
the process took forever.
Craig
to come together.
can't beat
After the no OTAs, they
rookie Bucs second.
Howard, their tight end, who Brady was really high on. Before the start of the season, Evans was injured.
Just saying. Literally watch. I don't care about Mahomes. Just watching Brady beat Tyreek Hill. Oh fuck! I'm gonna nut, dude. I'm gonna nut.
If you didn't know, Slumpbuster Bob is hated by most of Kansas City Chiefs Twitter. And for good reason.
Because they hate a nice, wholesome family man. They prefer someone who can run really fast. Break 4-year-old arms. Yeah, cry, honey badger, you little bitch. Fuck you.
Okay, well, Bob. Settle down there, Bob. You're about it.
I'll bring it down.
You're about it. Here.
I'm on a level.
What is with Tom Brady?
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's Benjamin fucking Button, dude.
How does he get better looking? What is this gene?
Men
get
age
better
like
looking.
wine. As long as you take care of yourself, dude, men age like fucking wine.
Yeah.
You get richer, stronger, bigger.
It's like milk, man.
No, not if you TV12 it.
Yeah, TV12.
We got a TV12 it, dude.
Gotta get some avocado ice cream in this.
Fuck it. I had the beans, I said no avocado. Maybe I'll try it, dude. Maybe clearly it fucking works. So
it takes a few beers to get the avocado ice cream, though, so I don't know if that counts.
He's got the thing under.
He's chewing very fast now.
Feeling
Oh, why did the Niners lose to this team? I hate it now. I hate it more now. Make me mad. So mad.
Okay, we know what you're doing. Because they didn't like change it up 50 different plays. They kind of lined up and said, we're doing this, but we're just going to go ahead and beat you up front at those spots where you guys are the backups. And what a plan by Todd Bowles. He has so much stuff in, but he just kept it simple in a brilliant way.
Former Jets coach who was interviewed as the coaching carousel, and all of that was taking place in January. I know Detroit took a look at him. I think someday, hopefully, he's going to get a second chance at it. He's a great coach.
Oh, yeah. Him and Bieniemy both. Next year, they should be head coaches.
On 4th and 3, they completed with Robinson for the first down.
But yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with Tampa Bay next year. Because now that all these guys are going to win the game, a lot of them are going to look for payday. Like Chris Godwin, yeah, they'll probably see him now pay.
I mean, he has Super Bowl rings, you know?
You know? That's, if I was a player, once like, if I got my ring, I'd be like, all right, who's going to fucking pay me? Like, let's go.
Yeah, I guess just you want to still go to a competitive franchise. You know?
Oh, yeah, definitely. But like,
you want to win a ring and then go to fucking Jacksonville. Even though I guess now you'll have Trevor Lawrence and Urban Myers or head coach.
Okay, what is going to be the worst NFL team next year?
Honey, already ran the sprinklers.
I gotta say, the Jags are. And the Jags with Trevor Lawrence still. I'm trying to think, you know, who's going to be worse? Because I instantly want to go Jets Jags, but I feel as though they're still. It's going to be the Lions. Do the Lions feel like the worst? I mean, they just trade away Matthew Stafford, so who is their quarterback?
I guess it kind of depends on the draft, too. Potentially.
I think I'm going to go Lions because Matthew Stafford's gone. You know, Jared Goff is there, and Jared Goff without pass protection just sounds gross. No big weapons. Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones, they might leave.
It just depends on the offseason, too, because it's like, oh, what the Jets are going to do. Are the Jets really going to be better next year? You might.
I mean, I like to think Robert Saleh can at least energize that. Make them, I don't know, just be productive. At least fighting purpose. Give him a chance.
You can conquer that mountain. You can. If you believe, you will.
Small businesses have been hit hard during the pandemic, so please support the stores in your local community.
Support our small
We
business.
really want there to be a local community.
Support small business. Why is no one supporting us?
Super Bowl 55
Yes, Steve
on
Colbert. Fuck you.
CBS is sponsored by
I
Amazon.
don't care. I don't say fuck Stephen Colbert on the show.
He did.
It's done. It's in live history. And they're already hugging Tom Brady for the ring. The last 2 minutes is going to be like the slowest 2 minutes of Super Bowl history.
Together was a big part of this late season surge as Brady's going to have
God bless, dude. Tom Brady.
wins.
7 rings.
Franchise.
More than the Patriots franchise started for him. More than the fucking Steelers. More than the Niners, which he grew up idolizing.
You know, they could be slowing down. Tom never showed that.
Insane.
Sometimes people think that.
Oh, yeah. Tyreek. It's a grown man. It's not a little boy. Ooh. I honestly, like, Chiefs Twitter coming after me made me solidify. Even more. Every time I see him attack him, he has break a fucking ACL. Bitch. No!
That's just disrespectful.
But the rules are the rules.
Devin White just
That was an interception.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Hey, we
We'll try. I'll slow it. I'm very
You're right. What they've done in the playoffs, Jehovah, Breeze, and Mahomes at bay. How about that? Set on quarterbacks. Has it ever been harder? Ever?
see. That's what I appreciate though about Brady. Look at his fucking face. Look at that excitement.
That's why he's not done, dude. He doesn't give a fuck about legacy. He just wants to fucking play football and win.
Honestly, if you analyze what most people are doing in their life right now versus, would you rather just be playing fucking football?
I would love to be playing professional. You know what?
I have been professional football. I'm just saying playing football. Just for, I would rather. Would you rather go and work or play a game? No money, no fame, just play a
Just to
fucking game of
play
football.
the game. I mean, yeah.
Just, you know, even if you suck, just, I don't know, just running out on the field, just messing around with your friends, playing, running routes, going to fucking Tampa, being in the hot summer sun, just, I don't know, man. I appreciate that about Brady. Just, he loves the fucking game, man.
You know what? Like
That's what it really says. He loves the fucking game.
What drives me crazy too is that people hate him so much. He doesn't have a head at all. I have never once. I have fucking idolized this guy my entire life. I have never seen him once go on TV, interview anything, and act like a fucking arrogant douchebag. He is always humble as fuck.
So yeah, no.
He is, dude.
He's so down to earth, honestly, for someone that has such a large income
and success too. He's just never a fucking douchebag. He's just like, yeah, well, I'm one of the guys. That's it. He doesn't even refer to himself as the GOAT. He still thinks Montana's the GOAT.
Brady, man. Like I'm just as someone who grew up looking at this guy, watching this guy play and everything, it just watching it at age 26 and realizing that in my lifetime I saw the best football player, the best athlete of all time play. You know? It really just hits me in such a different way. You know? Because I know we won't have watched Brady for that much longer.
You say that now, but we're going to retire before he does. It's Tom Brady Sr. I found him on Facebook.
If Tom Brady playing in Dallas or Houston next year?
Houston? No, Patriots side. I guess we'll have to look.
Just saying, I don't know if we can watch him one more year, right?
Well, I know I was actually going to, hopefully, if I can get a higher paying job, Especially now in the fall.
Live stream. Let's keep it in the higher page jobs.
There's Brady's parents, Mom Galen, Tom Sr., the
Playing
original.
What an amazing run to have.
You want to go?
Patriots versus Bucs in New England.
Wait, that game is for sure happening?
Yes. I want to be there. I don't care I'm in the nosebleeds, dude. I have to be at that game.
This just so solidifies his legacy, man. Like, what more can you say? He's won without Bill. Yeah, we got to go on IG Live.
And they feel him.
All right, Bob. I'm going to hand the camera.
My boy got it 7! Woo! The GOAT, undisputed, not even quarterback, not even football. The greatest athlete.
Maybe the greatest achievement.
Okay.
Not even quarterback, not even football player. He is the greatest athlete of all time. He has passed Michael Jordan. He's got 7. 7. If Michael Jordan had gotten the one with the Wizards, you could argue it. But he fucking didn't. Tom Brady is the undisputed GOAT of sports. Period. End of fucking statement. Thank you.
Oh, you heard it here first. Tom Brady, the greatest of all time athletes. I think it's hard to dispute right now, folks. I mean, let's face it. The man just won his 7th ring. Franchise quarterback, system quarterback, doesn't matter. Bill Belichick, doesn't matter. Tom Brady, it's done it. I got my doubts.
I mean, I literally.
I tried to believe that he was the all-time leading scorer. I tried to believe that he was just system QB myself in some ways, but there's no doubt about it. He's the GOAT. You just have to accept and believe that's the case. And yeah, I mean, 7 rings. How do you even come back from that? How do you even dispute that? Regardless of era, regardless of cheating scandals. I mean, look at the fucking Tampa Bay Bucs. The Bucs. And won a Super Bowl. It's just unfathomable. I mean, someone that's 43 years old to be able to do that, crazy. Honestly, good for Tom Brady. Shout out to Thomas Edward Brady. Let's see what we got. Let's see. So Gronk, SP MVP, Super Bowl MVP. Okay, I can see that. Ask Bobby what time it is. Bobby, what time is it? What time is it, Bob? We don't have to start another quarter. Is that what you're saying? What time is it? Is it shot o'clock?
It simply cannot be shot o'clock.
Is it shot o'clock? I'm looking at my watch right now.
That's aggressive, Julian.
It's a shot o'clock.
That's wild.
Celebrate Tom Brady's 7th fucking ring.
He passed Michael Jordan, unquestionably.
All right, Bob.
Unquestionably.
If Tom Brady could go to 7 fucking Super Bowls, we could take a fucking 5th shot. Let's do it. Here. Hold my stream. Where's the Tito's? Where's the Tito's? Where's the Tito's?
Shut up, fucking clock, Jones!
Tito's.
Jones, are you actually moving or are you working from home?
All right. All right, Bob. Get an angle of the camera. Way to signify that it is shot. Woo! I worked. Right. Hello. All right, guys. We're gonna jump off the YouTube live stream. We're gonna stick with the IG live for a little bit. So, YouTube live. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Have a good one. Remember, hit that subscribe button. 20% off plus free shipping and handling at manscaped.com. Caveman Coffee, and we will see you next time. End that stream, Bob. End that stream.